tell us when we're live. We'll send. Okay. Hey, welcome back to those of you that waited 2 minutes. Nick and I are back. We're ready to get into this. We've got the delay going. It looks like everyone's moving on both sides of the server. So we'll just get into this one. We'll play it out. We've talked enough about who's going to be able to do what, who's going to be able to succeed in certain positions for these players, but now we actually got to see them do it.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm excited to see what UBC can do. We know from yesterday, at least, we know that Alberta is a force to be reckoned with. We just need to see how we need to see UBC show up. We saw in the TMU game actually yesterday, it was close. That was it was a nail biter for sure. The only game yesterday that was really close, it went to OT. We saw some good looks from them, but they definitely need to step it up here, especially in this map 1, to bring it to Alberta and bring this to a game 3 if they can.
Yeah, I'm not. How do I put this? Which universities brought you here? Who's your team?
I'm from the University of Windsor.
Okay,
unfortunately,
right.
we lost to Alberta yesterday, which is why I'm a bit salty.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm from U Windsor over in the east.
Okay, gotcha. Consider this matchup cathartic for you.
Yeah, exactly. Go UBC. Well, I guess this is the Battle of the West. These are the 2 remaining West teams. I guess our first match was the East. Funny how that turned out, but I guess we'll get into the Battle of the West now.
Yeah, we will. Early on, a little bit of damage, tossed out onto the KO. Hammer gonna drop to Hyper. And that'll be a big opening there for the defense. Slows things down. Hyper good for 2, look for 3, gonna be good for 4 with his many bullets.
No.
They won't be able to get IDK. Okay, gonna be able to light down.
Ooh. Gets a dink on another.
Couldn't quite keep that going. Almost had Nabil. Bit of a tough round there. Huge play though there from Hyper. Just a very fortunate lineup for them. As they just took out 2 for free. I mean, they lined up. He put the crosshair to the head and just pulled.
Yeah, we saw Hyper on Chamber yesterday as well. He absolutely dismantled Windsor in that match. So we'll look to see how well he can do again on Chamber against UBC. And honestly, UBC with a good push, they got fully onto site. They just, I mean, couldn't do a whole lot against that Chamber.
Collat head taps. Doesn't feel good.
Nope.
Hyper once again holding here, and there's the KO utility kind of making Hyper's hold very scary. He's gonna get picked off. Big shot from Adam. We'll keep this at 3 players apiece. Not gonna be able to pick up those guns though.
Yeah, they get the guns, and a big KO knife will do the trick against Chamber, I guess, for now.
Locate where the Chamber is, and then just you're good. Yep.
And here we go. Will be a B execute.
Yeah, B for free, but the unfortunate part about this wall is it's going to be absolutely useless. As you're gonna have 2 members approaching from behind. You might have the Jet come through mid, but they're just going to be able to take long pot shots towards that B site from window. Oh, they're going to be heard though. Chamber, Pearson's good for 1. IDK trying to push up on to Shimmy. Shimmy reloading, getting swung on, gonna be able to take down IDK. Pearson, no health remaining. They'll have to find the fight here, but they're not gonna be able to take it. Shimmy, good for 3 on the round. That'll put UA up 2-0. And they'll let Shimmy take the defuse, try and get that Chamber ult back online. Really good for retakes. Just make sure that you can get any round. And yeah, 5 seconds left.
Yeah, good showing there from Alberta to get the retake cleanly. Again, UBC with a good site take. Like you said before, it's unfortunate there was 2 flankers. And there's no real pressure on the CT side, which was kind of a weird look. Kind of a weird situation UBC was put in, but regardless, Alberta comes up on top.
Yeah, you're not going to find yourself in that position very often, but you can't just go, oh, well, that's it's unlucky that we didn't get exactly what we practiced for. Like, yeah, sucks to suck. You're not going to get what you practice for very often.
True.
You gotta be able to adapt. They played, though, towards the percentages, and I like that. And Pearson did not teleport back. Did your E-key break, bud?
And we will see, we'll see Shimmy pick up that kill early. And most of UBC will be sided towards B for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
As we are going to get a bit of a lag here. Unfortunately, we can't see the game.
Hopefully you guys can.
Hopefully you guys can. And the game's back for us.
A little bit, yeah.
Hopefully we're casting at the same time as the game.
Might be a shade behind.
But it looks like it will now be a rotate towards the A site for UBC. Bit of a late one here.
IDK going to take first contact here with Witter. I hope that doesn't actually happen. It should be Adam. Witter is, first spotted. Wow! Witter does get first shots towards IDK, but doesn't land them. Flash goes through. Witter doesn't connect.
Ooh.
And that is going to be IDK. Take him out. Wall is up. Adam trying to push up. He's able to play himself safe for a little bit.
There goes two. There you go. Says no to the push. Now just hammer.
Oh, season arm. He doesn't get the shot.
Shimmy.
Good stuff. Shimmy putting him down. Hammer should have been able to pull away with that round win, but just didn't take it off of the shoulder or the elbow being spotted.
Yeah, and Shimmy's showing up big now in these next two rounds. And that was also UBC's bye round, so unfortunately they will fall again and most likely lose another time and go down 4-0, unless they can get a nice thrifty. But is definitely Alberta's game so far here in round 4.
Yeah, thrifty's very hard to get on this map. You're able to play such long angles so consistently and so safely, and holding these long angles is still effective. Or still as effective as holding these close angles. You still have control of the site. Look at this. Now we're trying to get some shots, able to take down IDK, but he's not able to handle INU as they will be able to put some shots through the Sheriff. IEG Nick getting some damage down. Hyper now in behind. See if they can do anything with that flank. Pearson's trying to find any sort of shots. Witter will hit INU. Now it's just Pearson. Let's see Hyper in a moment. Looks for the shot. Can't hit him in the head. Taps him in the body, and down they go. Hyper will be able to close that round out for UA. And that'll put them up 4-0.
Yeah, looking very solid so far. Obviously, they will now head into a bye round after the eco. And UBC will, again, like to turn this around. Not a solid showing from any of those players so far. IDK, the only player really connecting their shots consistently so far. And we definitely do see the rest of UBC show up to make this game interesting before it gets away from them in this first half.
It's a little bit of a weird spot. Attacking on this map, in my opinion, is very strong. If you're able to get one person picked off immediately, you can win a round just as fast as the kill comes through. But you push into an operator, you push in, and you don't see anyone, you just kind of meander about in that front of sight area, and it all will start to fall apart very, very quickly. Pearson going to try and take first contact, gets the kill on Shimmy. That is the kill you need. This could be a quick plant. They'll be able to get this bomb down.
Welcome to my world.
Hopefully be able to put a round on the board, at least put credits in their pocket. With IDK's ult coming through, it's hard to imagine them not getting this.
Yeah, they're going to play 4 in the smoke with her. And Hyper is going to be ineffective with this op. This is not the play. This is basically going to be a shotgun at this point. He actually gets one. Oh my goodness. And the smoke was there. Hyper gets another. He switches to Vandal. And he will get spotted out, and IDK will take out one. So his Viper ult will stay up. He'll not peek out. He'll get one. He'll get two. There's just one left. And Noob sprays through and look at the kills well. That is massive for UBC to pick up that round. And IDK doing so much work there to clean up that round and secure the first round win for them in this match.
Yeah, and that's a big round to get because you lose that one, you're going down 6-0. They do leave the op on the ground, which I think is the right call in this situation. Rarely are you going to be able to get exactly the value that you're looking for out of an op on attack. On this map, if they know you've picked it up, they're going to be holding deeper angles. They're going to be holding things that are much safer for them to peek from. And you're risking the very likely chance of handing it right back over. Pearson going to be able to drop Hyper. They do have an AWP already in hand in that of a Chamber ultimate. And it's doing a good bit of work for them, but they have to worry about the flank, and that is immediately being handled by Pearson. That should be heard.
Oh.
IDK going to be able to take out Nabble, though. And that puts this round in a very precarious spot for UA.
Yeah, it looks like they're still side towards the A site, which is good. It will not require a long rotation, but I don't know, five people now from UBC will push up at the same time and will not get that dart either, and that will hurt. That'll give him a free sight, and Jet will be taken as well. He just needs to shoot. He just needs to shoot. He won't take the shot either. And UBC will get the play, and they'll all get away safely. A 5v3 retake here. Not looking great for Alberta.
They do have Shimmy with the ultimate. They can try and use Shimmy to flush out members of the UBC post-plant defense there. But the real thing is, like, what are you actually going to get out of that? Okay.
Ooh, there's one, there's two.
Yeah, and now
There's
it's
one
all
left.
on Nick. Okay,
There's
Nick,
one,
good
and
for
he
one.
right back.
Yeah. That'll put guns in the hands of UBC. UA should be without weapons this go around. I believe they'll have chamber ult. Yeah, they'll, I think they'll have chamber ult. They'll be close to it at the very least.
Right here.
Okay, 2 off. Well, no, they still kind of have guns. All right, this is fine. UA can still work.
He'll buy.
Yeah, Vandals across.
They'll scuff by. But yeah, UBC definitely showing up these past couple rounds. Definitely a better look than the first 4. I'm not gonna lie, it was not looking promising, but
no.
They're definitely turning around here. And again, I will mention again, both teams the exact same team comp. Honestly, there's no excuse in any of these rounds for them to win or lose. It's just who can aim better, who has a better round, and who can outsmart their opponents.
Well, you do still have the character versus character matchups. We're in a big fight mid. Shimmy gonna get traded. Does get one trade, but is traded back out. Pearson's will take him down for a 4-2 on the half, and Nick getting lit up by one of the Sovalt hits. That Hunter's Fury.
Spike planted.
Righteous scorn happening there.
Oh, Hyper out in the open here. He will go through the wall. He's gonna get taken out. I don't know.
Old
Last
peak.
player standing.
Nick gonna get hit
Adam
through the wall. Yeah. Witter at this point. Do you save the gun? Well, apparently you don't. You try and make a little bit of a stand, but it's not going to work out too well. It'll be 4-3 as the defense is still struggling to find rounds after this 5th one. It's weird. They shouldn't be struggling. They had guns. They've had rifles. You know, they've had the tools to be able to put things through. It just hasn't come to fruition.
Yeah, you saw Hyper and Shimmy just absolutely pop off the first couple rounds, and you haven't seen that flare from them.
This is gonna
You see them taking a back seat, and not doing what they did before, and that's kind of what's hurting the team is that confidence in your top fraggers. It's really making them fall apart.
Absolutely. Just to go back though to your point that you were saying in the middle of the last round, you were saying there's no excuse to lose rounds, and while I agree with you in the overall scheme of things, where you can lose rounds is exactly this. If your KO isn't around for the opposing KO's push, it can fall apart very quickly because util is just off on your side. You will get opened up. KO is going to drop though, is in a resible position.
Ooh.
Hammer going to take down Hyper. It looks like we will lose this round, and they all just get slaughtered. 4-4 will be the score. The hard hits are going to be what actually cuts rounds into the attacking side's favor, whether that be UBC or UA in the next half. It's a hard hit. It's getting that plant down immediately and forcing out those long rotates. It's a good distance between the sites. You don't need to jerk around. You don't need to try and play for a default kind of pick-off. Make a push. Make it count.
Absolutely, and I mean, like you said, that's the success that UBC has found, and now we're just gonna have to look for an Alberta response. They've been playing the same game, and they've clearly been found out, and they need to adjust.
Full op being held here by Witter, looking to keep control of Elbow. Pearson, though, going to drop Nick once again. Pearson getting an early kill, and again, Nick kind of falling a little earlier than you can really afford for your controller to drop, especially on this map where Viper typically doesn't throw down their wall immediately on the defending side. Normally it's just the orb that they're using to try and keep things together, but oh my goodness, Hyper looked like he was good for 2. Adam puts him out, and we'll have a 4 versus 3 retake. But this retake would be so much easier if you still had Nick. You can use that giant Viper wall to be able to find a way back into the site, and he just gets the one. That one's big.
It'll be a 3v3. It'll be a 3v3 retake, which is big. That knife will connect on one at least, and Shimmy will pick up one actually on the way in.
Okay.
And now they have to play around this Viper ult, which will be scary, but here we go. I don't know, does pick one in his ult. Witter does, so this is going to drop. Now it's going to leave him out in the open, and iNoob gets taken down, and that'll be a win for UA. A great retake for them, and just a good turnaround in general after dropping 4 straight.
Yeah, I mean, both teams dropping 4 straight. It's not a good look on either end, but it's nice to see that they're both, competing with the other. UA is going to be in a little bit of a weird spot. They should have the buy, given that Chamber went for their ultimate. Creds should be high enough. Take a look at that. To be able to, keep guns all around, but that the offense still has 2 or 3 losses worth of creds to be able to full buy on. So it's a sketchy position that UA is currently in. It looks like everyone's got armor, looks like everyone's got guns. They could fall apart losing this round. If this goes to 5-5, UA is going to be without weapons for a while. Big shot from Pearson as they take down Shimmy. We'll see what Adam can get done. Not going to be able to get a shot, though. There is Hyper. Takes one, but doesn't take any life with it. But Navel, huge. Takes down IDK and Hammer. Those are 2 big players out of the attack.
Oh my goodness, Hyper not able to connect on anybody there. Had 2 almost clear shots, but the team around him is luckily showing up. He's down to a 4v2 in favor of Alberta, and iNoob actually gets a trade quickly. Now they'll stay to save their lives, as Pearson will hold this up from Cave. See if he can find anyone.
Walking out, they should be able to sprint once they kind of clear into the beachfront property. I'm just going to send the 1, just the jet, to be able to handle this.
Even then, that jet's going to stay A side.
Yeah, they're worried about any sort of
30
fake.
seconds left.
They do still have the chamber trip hanging out in the back part of halls, so it's not like they need to worry about someone slipping behind them. They have no way to deal with that either, and that arrow is going to notify the members on A to start sprinting over. The Decay going to take iNoob down to 1 health. They'll be the one planting, looking for the swing. Now they'll try and just stick to plant. Look to get
through the wall.
Wow. Good call. Good call.
Good spray down.
Yeah, no, hey, you're not gonna get them any other way if they're in any of the other positions. So, just take that shot, see if you can put anything down on them. They're down to 30 health. At least I believe the person that hit them was dead. Regardless of all that, they get the round 6-4. Now the scoreline. UBC definitely needs to put at least 1 more on the board if they want to have a chance at this one.
Yeah, like we said before, it seems to just be a momentum game. As soon as the team wins a round, they get the momentum to win a couple, and it's just been a back and forth, not even a slugfest. I don't even know what to call it, but just streaking rounds together as a team.
And neither team dominating, just taking turns. Everyone gets their moment in the sun. And whoa, 4 members over on B. If they hit A real fast, they do this soon, this is going to be ugly. You can see the chamber rotating. You do have the Sova and the KO up at Nest, so it's not like they're that far out of position, but they're pretty out of position. And the chamber right now in halls. Pearson going to be able to get the kill. Down goes the chamber on the defending side. Hyper's gone, but it's going to be chamber for chamber. The operator is down now. Wall is through. Witter going to take a peek. Going to be able to get the spray. That is massive. Great use of the dart. Great play there from the defense to be able to set things up and give themselves a chance at denying this post-plant setup.
Yeah, great teamwork. The Sova to Jet, and Jet gets another actually sitting on site, staying at full
One
health.
enemy remaining.
And actually, Yeg picks up one on the back end as well, and just one player from UBC left. Trying to hold out in cave here. Trying to find one.
Nice.
Will spray transfer the other, but won't pick up another. And that will be a defuse for UA, and they will pick up it's the 11th round, but they're 7th of the half.
Thanks.
Which will lead us into the last round of the half. And UBC looking to pick up one here to make it that even scoreline, like you were saying, that 7-5 going into half.
Last round in the half.
Yeah, it's hard to tell who it's even for, though. Like, I agree that 7-5 is even, but it's tough to tell if it's ever attacker or defender sided on this map. Just because attacking is... how do I say this? Attacking on this map is all about making the right call from the very beginning, and then making one more right call after that, and then it's post-planned. Like getting that opening pick and making a smart play there into running away with it is kind of how this map has to go. Jimmy going to be able to drop one. Adam will go down to them. Witter goes and takes out Hammer. And this is what I was saying you can't have happen. This is where you need to be making the right plays. Does trade them back, though. That's huge from iNoob to be able to clear up a little bit of the mistake that was made early on. Nick, though, still hanging out in this Viper's pit. B, not a reasonable spot to hit unless they want to loop around through mid, which is very doable right now. They don't know that it's doable, but it happens to be.
Yeah, we'll see the map kind of get quiet here
Oh,
for at least a second.
wait. Viper's pit's gone. They dropped pit.
Take flight.
They have dropped the pit.
Why did they drop pit?
It could be a
trying to-
play here.
They're trying to
No,
take the
but
rotate.
yeah, I think Viper,
Yeah.
caught out anyways. That was, I mean, if they were trying to get that play out, it was a good one, but it did not succeed.
The thing that makes that play okay is that the last you heard of Sova, they were on A. So
Yeah.
for them to be all the way over on B that quickly is very unlikely. Not impossible, obviously, but very unlikely. And oh, Witter takes down Pearson. That isn't one that should have happened. Pearson going to be in a bad mindset going into that one, but that is huge. IDK is going to be able to get the kill. Witter going to try and get anything going, and iNoob actually just sprays blindly, hears some of the shots of the knives go through, and I guess is able to
Switching
flip
sides.
onto them in time. UA will come out of that 7-5, and I think they're in a good spot. I think they're in a very good position. They won the last pistol. Let's see if they get this one.
Yeah, I mean, a great turnaround round for them to push some momentum into the second half at least. It will definitely, well, I mean, it'll hopefully turn into a couple rounds here early and make this game actually even at 7.
Yeah, I mean, it's there's always that interesting first round, which is, the first pistol round. People have light armor with a classic. They have a frenzy and some util. They have a ghost and some util. Hey, sometimes you're a jet. You pick up a sheriff. But the scary thing about this round is, and this is a stat from the beginning of the game, and it's much higher now. Back when the game first released, that first couple months, if you won the first round, you won 70% of second rounds. Now, it's all the way up into the low 90s with people consistently force buying. This first round determines 17% of any half. It's huge. It's absolutely enormous. IDK going to look for a right click here, though. Gets the damage down. Tries to find some damage onto Shimmy and does put some down. Pearson's good for 2.
Oh my goodness.
Showing a little bit of shades of hyper from that first round, and the spike is just going to be sitting out into the open. iNoob going to get tagged up. Nabo will take down Hammer. Has the dart on him. Ooh, tagged through the wall. It's a classic, so it doesn't hurt too much.
Say, playing with fire there, and more damage coming through. Shimmy actually gets the best of it. One more trade through in 1v1. Sova versus Sova.
Dart available right now for Nabble, but doesn't want to toss it out in case he gets caught with util out. But he's not going to get caught with anything out. Has his gun at the ready, but won't be able to win the fight. And iNoob finds themselves a clutch with barely any HP remaining, and that will do wonders for their team's scoreline.
Yeah, long term that'll definitely be the difference maker, especially in the second half. That'll unless Alberta can come up with something massive here, that'll turn into an actual tie game at 7, and it'll turn this first map into a closer one than we would have thought at the first half of, or the first half of the first half, I guess.
Slow play in the early goings here. Sheriffs are online for some of the members. Hammer going to be able to take down Nabble, but not before Nabble drops Adam with a big headshot. Hammer super low on health, but he's able to take down Hyper. And that is big. It's going to stifle the attack for a little bit, but Hammer sitting at 29 health will die to 2 classic bullets.
Yeah, Nick is going to actually be on full health still. Yeah, even 3v3, both KO and Jet going to be on low HP in their respective teams.
UBC should still be favored to pull this off, but it's ugly. There's no getting around that.
No, and you're going to see the 2...
30 seconds left.
Actually, 2
look at this
UBC
position
players.
for Pearson's. Pearson. Yeah.
Actually, they're going
this
to
is
get
such
through
a-
here without even getting noticed.
Oh, this is such an easy collapse. Oh no, he's not looking for it. He's not aware whatsoever that it could even be happening.
Spike
And
planted.
they're going to be able to get through for free. IDK going to have to try and work this one down. It's not a good spot. There is still a Sheriff remaining over on that attacker side. Shimmy could just pop either of them at any point.
Ooh. Now all 3 players are going to be in the same spot for Alberta. That's, Shimmy does get the one. IDK is going to trade one back. Nothing more coming yet. They're going to be in the exact same spot.
One enemy remaining.
He'll get one.
Yeah, here's the reload. Got him
And
for
Adam
free.
gets the other one as well. And that will be huge. That will be a UBC round win. And they'll tie it up at 7, just like we said. I mean, it was looking good there for Alberta, but UBC ended up clutching the round. And I don't know, showing up again in this game, he has been the difference maker. No question about it. He is so far the MVP of UBC.
Yeah. Yeah, IDK's been on one right now. They're coming up big. It's going to be a buy-up, actually, from the defense. I don't mind this call. I don't like it, but I get it. I understand how we ended up here. So you gotta play really well. IDK playing deep with a Spectre. I'm not sure I like that, but you make choices. There's a reason. They've practiced these setups. They know what they're going for. See how it works out. No real aggression from the attackers quite yet. They're trying to play this slow. If you're going to play it slow, take mid. Get some real control of the map. Get some ownership. Because then when you do get a pick from playing slow, bam, you can split off. You should be able to tell you've had a couple rounds against UBC's setup for defense. You should have a good understanding of just generally what teams are going to put on either site. Like, rarely do you see Viper hanging out on A. Viper's kind of a B character. So, you know, if you get a pick on the Viper, you should know that, okay, we push B. That's going to be the ult going down immediately. Shimmy brought back up. They'll get a couple more pulses of that for the KO. Now it's a weird retake. Viper goes down on both sides. Off is here for Pearson. Or sorry, not for Pearson, for Jet, for Adam. See how much damage this UBC team can do, and oh no, it's not going to be a lot.
Wow. That'll be quick work. Yeah. And that is just absolutely massive for Alberta to turn the tides back in their favor after a couple rough rounds for them. They will take the lead here, although it is very close. Alberta coming up on top here in round 15, if I can do my math correctly.
Yep. Getting a little lead. It's nice to see. IDK gonna run the same setup, classic in hand. Pearson trying to take a deep position here, and they're gonna be able to get away with it.
He's gonna sneak all the way up to. He's actually all the way up to. He might get a crazy flank here and get a couple. In the meantime, actually, Alberta will get control of site.
Well, let's switch to Pearson. Oh, he's not
he
going to get
dies.
anything.
He does get spotted out. I knew does pick up one, but otherwise, Alberta gets 3. Alberta gets 4, and just 1 left on UBC to try and get something back. But Witter's going to take out the 3rd of that round, and Alberta making quick work of round 16 as well.
Not bad, not bad. It's going to be a full rifle round now, but it's a sketchy one here for UBC. As if they lose this with, again, more than 3 members dead, they're going to be into that weird economic position again. That being said, Pearson's going to be rocking the Chamber ultimate, so they're going to be basically full saving. If UBC can find a win, it's not as dire because they won't have spent money for a rifle from one of their members. Push does seem to be a slow mid take. Pearson trying to hold down that right side of mid, but they're going to flow right on into the A side. Hammer flashes himself a little bit, and he's going to get picked off by Witter.
Yeah, I think it might have been a KO flash from the other side, but he did throw that nade to slow him down. Got some chip damage on Jet, but not quite enough to stop him. And looks like UBC will need to play catch-up now as Alberta gets control of the A side.
We're going to flood back into A main, try to get back towards the cave. Pearson will find Shimmy, but not without eating a fistful of damage.
Yeah, Pearson with this
One enemy remaining.
Flash got forced out. There's 2 kills for UBC. That's going to do wonders. And now just Nick left. And he'll just literally stand there and spray when he can. Maybe wait for this Viper push as well.
They're trying to bait out shots from him. They want to know where he is. There's the shots.
There we go. And beautifully played there from UBC. Getting the info they needed and playing off it to get that last kill. And they'll pick up a round to answer back to Alberta's couple round streak there.
And they'll walk away with 3 rifles. Chamber was one of the ones alive, so he'll be able to get a full gun for himself. Look at that. Picks up an operator immediately. I don't think they can actually... I can't read that. Does that say 2050 or 3050? Yeah, it says 2050. So they can't really go for this op, but if they don't go for the op, they can't actually slide at them, one of the automatic rifles. So you'll take what you get, I guess.
You want to
You'll run with the Guardians.
play.
We'll see early aggression down mid from UBC.
Oh, easy one.
He is in the range
Oh,
of TP.
oh
but
no! He's in the range of the wrong
switched the
TP.
wrong one.
Oh, that is
unfortunate.
tragic. Oh, he's in the range of the one in Nest. Needed to shift it a little further back. Gonna be kicking himself for that one. That could cost the team the round.
That really could. And Hyper will get spotted out in cave, so he can't peek anymore. At least for the next couple seconds.
Yeah, with it only having 2 pings now, it's nowhere near as terrifying.
Yeah, true. Let's see IDK and Adam still holding down this B site. But Alberta has other plans in mind. They will execute towards the A site in a second here. And Hammer, no idea where they're going to be coming from. And that's a good ult to actually stop all the utility. A Sovadar comes through as well to locate lots of them. Inu picks up 1. But not before Alberta gets some site control. Inu picks up 2 before he gets picked out. And actually, Witter picks up 3rd as well.
Yeah, but it's Hammer on the ground right now. Who can be brought back up. IDK good for 2. Not going to be good for the 3rd. Challenges Witter from distance. Puts a little bit of damage down onto him, but Witter able to find the headshot. That seals the round. Now 10-8 for UA on their map pick. They're slowly but surely pushing it through. I would like to see a little bit more dominance out of them on a map that they've decided is theirs, but you'll take what you can get when you get it.
For sure. Yeah, I'm still to confirm who gets first map pick. I shouldn't quote me on that. It might be the away team, but I'm not too sure. But either way,
I have a statement from VXLT saying defenders, Alberta, map pick Breeze.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying it was Alberta's pick.
Fair enough. But regardless, we'll go into round 19. This will be a critical round as well. I know we call a lot of them critical rounds, but this
They've been keeping it close.
Yeah, heading into the later part here. Actually, Alberta is going to get complete site control. with no contest that's whatsoever. There will be a flanker in heaven. He'll get spotted out though before he gets killed. Here we go. Plant will go
Player
down.
standing.
Oh my goodness, 3 kills from Alberta quickly, and that'll be the 5th. That'll wrap up that round real quick, and they'll pick up their 11th. And just 2 more rounds to go here for Alberta to pick up the first map.
They are getting close, but it's going to be another big buyout from UBC as we switch to us on camera for whatever reason.
Hello.
I don't think we're that good to look at. I feel like the game's a little prettier than us, but maybe that's a me opinion.
Maybe.
We are going to get the op out of Pearson again. I want to see them go for that same play, but they won't. Ugh. I think they should. I think it was a good play. They just didn't position their teleports properly.
Yeah, he'll actually TP early. They sense the force over at A, and this is when they are getting a bit overzealous. They saw the Viper wall go down, and they all start shifting over. But I think it's gonna end up being a B push. They're gonna create more ruckus over here, and it's just gonna be a chamber on B side. So chamber will have that movement to be able to get a kill and maybe move out, and just like that, but no kill taken. So B site will be taken this meantime.
Yeah.
Well, the distraction continues to happen over at A. Now this will be site control, so Pearson with an op. Actually, the Viper pit will go down, and 11 HP now for Pearson. He's pushed up way too far, and he'll get taken down.
What is this greed from Pearson?
Ooh.
What are you doing? Who are you helping in that moment?
Yeah,
that is an awful solo decision.
Unfortunately, he does die, not making any progress for his team, and I mean, Hammer actually picking up one. This makes a little bit close, 3v2. And here we go, Shimmy from mid. The overshooting, maybe getting a bit too confident, but Hammer's going to fall as well. And that'll be the 12th round for Alberta. Just one more left, and shooting bodies as well for Shimmy. And we'll see how this goes. UA only needing one more round, UBC needing 4 to tie this up and put into OT. On not a bye either, so this will be the round. This is the decider, no matter what. Because I mean, UBC is gonna have no money for the rest of this game, basically.
Yeah. The only way that you're gonna be able to really get money back in the pocket is if Pearson is able to get themselves back up to an ultimate. Or if Adam can get themselves an ultimate, getting the knives online just gives you a gun for a round in essence. But this is a hard hit from mid into B. Now we're going to take one. Witter will take another. IDK playing inside their ultimate. They're going to be able to see. Oh, they see Hyper and they get him. That's big. Nabo lit to hell and gone. Pearson trying to put bullets in. They'll put down some damage. But now it's all down onto IDK. They've been big for the team so far. But they don't know that the hit's actually onto A. They're running all the way over to B. Oh, no. Oh, buddy. You've done yourself no favors with this one.
Bit of a bamboozling there, but I'm going to say this all but wrapped up. I know IDK has been popping off, but I don't know about this much. So we'll see into game 2.
Well, give it a second. Oh, it's in their body. Oh, dude, it's on you. That sucks. All right, use your wall. They know where you are.
Good spray down.
Yeah, only have 37 health left, though. They don't have a lot to work with here. Trying to find one shot. They'll be able to take that one. Looking for the fight over onto stairs. They're going to be able to move themselves over. They know that they're going to want to give the ground, and Witter will repeat. Will barely get IDK as they're crossing over past the left pyramid. Just catches them in time. And that'll buy them the win, 13-8.
Yeah, I mean, again, it was made interesting by UBC in the mid game, but Alberta, looking dominant as they did yesterday. I'm still not salty, but yeah, definitely a good look from them. IDK definitely showing up on the side of UBC. He's actually going to be the match MVP, so above all the other Alberta players as well. Yep. And looking forward to what he can do in the next round and maybe make a difference on a different character other than Viper, who is not really your standard fragger duelist in a situation like this.
No, also probably not your standard controller when you're looking at Haven. I would not expect that to be the pick here. We are going to restructure, switch the attackers and defenders. We do get a little bit of lip out of Nabble. as they say, Sova diff into the team chat. But I don't think either Sova was exactly
the difference.
pulling.
That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna throw it to a quick break here, until the match is ready. So go to the bathroom, go get some food, go get some drink if you need to, and come back. It'll be about 5 to 10 minutes. Until then, we'll see you then.
Mm. Welcome back, everyone. We're going to be going into Game 2 on Haven between University of Alberta and University of British Columbia here at the Canadian Intercollegiate Exhibition. We're in the second part of semifinals. We've already had one team make it through. Now we're looking for that second to see who's going to play for the championship. Get into this one. We'll see what the picks are, and I'm honestly going to have to say I think the picks are going to be pretty well the same as the last map, except instead of Viper, yeah, we're going to see Omen. That's pretty much all I'm going to do. Ooh, fade.
The early fade lock-in.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm wrong.
I do like that. It's a good little switch up.
Oh, and we might have jumped into this without everyone being here.
Oh.
Oh, looks like we have everyone here. Never mind. Nick is panicking for nothing. That's good. That's good. I'm glad they were looking out for their team, but thankfully we're good.
Yeah, and it looks like it will be lock-ins across the board for Alberta. So we're gonna get Chamber, Breach, Omen, Fade actually. So I mean, like you said, I mean, we expect the same kind of comp, but they're switching it up majorly here on Haven.
Yeah, the only true or the only true constant is the Chamber.
That is true. What's new?
Yeah. We are going to see Witter lock in the Raze. Adam still hovering that Jet. Full hovers on the other side. I do appreciate Hammer being on the Breach. That is the character I know them for personally.
Your agent.
I do like the comp for UBC. Looking at UA, it's solid as well. Actually, no, I like the lineups that can be had for Fade on this map. I'm just not sure what I think of Raze on Haven quite yet.
Yeah,
I mean that often.
Basically, ego picks there, or I guess super aggressive. You're gonna push the corners, push as hard as you can, get the nades in the corners more like, and get the intel with Fade.
Yep.
But that Breach Raze Fade is gonna cause a lot of disruption across all the sites here on offense and defense.
All right, well, we'll see what these two teams can put together. Offense going to be started by the University of Alberta squad. They are up 1-0 in the set. Don't let the scoreboard fool you.
Get that updated shortly.
Prowler being bought up by Shimmy. I appreciate that. Nothing else really you want to go for. No satchels being taken from Witter, but they are going to rock the Frenzy, which is interesting. Typically, if you're going to run a Frenzy, you'll take satchels to try and get around and get in on someone, but won't be the case. Or sorry, I guess you're going to run light armor in a classic. You can't get two. I don't know how much satchels cost. I think they cost 200.
200. They are.
Yeah. Okay.
Revealing area.
But yeah, even so, usually you'll buy something as a raise other than
They went Boombot,
but
Boombot Frenzy.
Boombot Frenzy. Very interesting.
Well, they faked the fast C take. They're going over to A. They've completely flipped it.
We've got 3 UBC players, or 4 actually on the C side.
Nearly had 5. Adam was over there for a moment. That's going to be the smoke heard by Adam. That should pull the rotates back around. Fade, though, holding in this position. Pearson going to check him. Pearson checks him, loses the fight with Shimmy. And that's tough.
Planted.
Shimmy going to be able to grab another one.
Well.
Oh, my goodness.
Our stream has paused, so we don't know what's happening.
We can't
I
say
can only
that
imagine. I can only imagine what's happening.
Shimmy was in mid trying to lock things down, so they will be able to deal with IDK as they cross over as the Omen. Adam going to be trying to make a push in, and the round is over.
The round's over.
Cool. All right, win in UA favor one way or another. If we could just hit tabs, so that way we can see the deaths. See if Shimmy got picked up on the way through, and we'll go tap.
It's okay.
Shimmy
did
Shimmy
get
got
picked
picked
up.
Yeah. Which
Actually got
is
one
the
more in
that
the process.
Gonna go down.
Yeah, got 3, but did die. Got an assist on the 4th as well. So Shimmy definitely showing up big there. The B hold. I'm not really sure what you call it, but stopping the rotation.
Out of charges.
Oh, this is chaotic. Like we said, so much disruption. Witter will take up a kill with the Spectre. And Shimmy just spraying through, will not pick up any kills. So much damage. Effectively making UBC back off for now. Oh, that's a Vandal, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, they went
Round two
big,
Vandal.
getting the 3K plus the plant, more than enough money to go
Spike
Vandal light
planted.
armor.
Out of charges.
And again, like we said before, Hammer will be on very, very low health here. Trying to do something with this round.
Scanning ahead.
I knew Brock and a shorty, not a good spot for them to be in, but they should be able to pick up 2 there. That's nice, and that'll actually clear out most of. That clears out 3 of the 5. That should make it possible for them to full buy to be able to match UBC. So UBC should have a slight advantage going into this defensive round here. But Haven, very offensively favored map. UA already showing early on they know how to play the map, know how to pull people around. It's just a matter of can they keep that up now that we have rifles on the defense's side. Can UBC hold on to these rifles, more importantly?
Shadows. Yeah, I know he's gonna be easy here once we get a buy, and oh my goodness, that
fell off.
yeah, he's gonna have to back up now. He can't hold Garage all by himself. Looks like there actually be pressure up C, and ooh, I don't know, actually gets the kill there on C long. Hammer will hold B.
I like the aftershock call from them to just put it through that cubby in mid. It's not going to get them anything, but just knowing that that isn't taken up by anyone is important information.
And Nabil just not being aware there. He knew that there was one window, but didn't even take a look. Unfortunately, will die in the process. And now UA actually looking a bit rough here late in the round. Be a 4v2.
Getting to the midway point of the round right now as we go past the 50-second mark.
1 enemy remaining.
Oh,
Spike carrier goes
Spike
down.
down
Big win.
A.
Big win.
Yeah, UA. Now it's just Nick trying to pick up the... oh, that's a good dodge
Oh,
there.
they hear the movement, though.
Let's see the shadow.
Great swing.
That is a great swing. And Ainu will pick up that round, and they will pick up the 3rd round, which is big. We were talking about before. We know once you lose the 1st round, you lose the 2nd one, but that 3rd round is big to turn the game around early.
Yeah, no, instead of going down 4-0, they're just down 2-1. They keep on this pace. It's an 8-4 half. Obviously, they don't really want that. They're going to need to pull this round 2, and they do have the weaponry to be able to get it done. They have rifles all the way across, and oddly enough, on the attack, Shimmy only has light armor. Isn't working with a full deck on this one. It's going to be a quick hit towards A. Hammer with the Tremor going to slow down the push into A as Natalie will try and fight back. Pearson in a bad spot right now. Oh, but he didn't back off. He's going to be able to get 2. Oh, the 3rd. Adam will be able to find a bunch, and they all just die immediately. That is 4 members remaining on the UBC side, and UA just kind of popped like an overfilled balloon.
I mean, the dog was so good there from Shimmy, but
yeah.
I mean, you would think that would go the other way, but it just turned so bad so fast.
I guess they must have assumed that with the second Prowler going by, because they were still holding control of it. Oh, I've played Fade so much over the short time she's been around. I don't remember. Does the dog auto lock?
Cover going out.
The dog does.
Does the Prowler auto lock if you're still holding control? IDK drops. That's big.
Let's
I do. Will be able to maintain control of Garage here. Hammer good for 1. Hyper will pull out the tour de force. Show us something amazing. It will be a 3-on-3. Never mind. 2-on-3. 1-on-2. As Inoob is going to try and get behind here. They will be able to walk up slowly. Gets the timing. Good damage.
Oh, does not
win
get
the fight.
kill.
Yeah, Hyper swings back around. That gun, so good. Such a great, like, it's a CSGO off. Let's be real with ourselves.
That's
exactly what it is.
Somehow he has that plus a deagle plus his trips plus his TP. I don't know. I could go on forever about how broken I think Chamber
Man
is.
has guns. Man has good guns.
Man has everything. But either way, Alberta will go up 3-2 here. They will pick up that 5th round. I mean, it's been a pretty standard map so far. Winning on the eco rounds kind of thing. I think actually Alberta won that eco round. They got a 50. Not too sure how that worked,
Oh no! IDK
but
not hitting
just
those
so
shots is
effective.
problematic. Scouted out. Pearson will drop Hyper. Witter will take down Hemmer, but IDK will find Witter. C site going to be held onto quite nicely. Pearson trying to push forward. They're not going to
He has
notice
no
the Omen. He's
idea.
going to get the free kill.
Yeah.
And Nick should be able to run onto A site without any cause for concern. They'll get this plant down. That will draw the rotate from the UBC players, but the UA players are going to be there more than in time. But Nick looks to play in hell, doesn't jump up with a shrouded step and go into heaven. Interesting when they could have gotten that for free.
I think he was more scared that a player was going to be there, but it is.
He'd shown the util on C. Someone must have not called it out for them.
I guess so. And there
Are we
was
gonna be
one will be
spotted
spotted out. Yeah.
I
There's
think that's
line there.
okay. Yeah.
Last
Aidu
player
gets one.
standing.
Oh, but he won't be able to get a second. IDK, normally good for one, isn't able to win the fight against Nick. And Nick sitting in that corner waiting for Pearson to push through is massive. As they'll now be up 4-2, that 66% being maintained, that potential 8-4 being held on to. UA in a very, very strong position.
And yeah, like I said in between games, it's still early and there's lots to do, but IDK sitting at 2-4 right now, sitting on the Omen. Not anything like they were doing last map, and that hurts the team. And it's not to put all the weight on one person, but it's more so just that confidence level of the player and the whole team will be lacking.
Inoob gonna back off, give space as they hear Witter jump through with the showstopper. IDK gonna be able to get a kill onto Hyper, and everyone gonna be pushed back by the fault line. Or no, not fault line's the little one. Oh, but Pearson big kill.
Yeah, that's a nice peek through the box, just shooting exactly where he knew the player would be. And picks up the kill. And UBC still sitting 5 players strong, all at full health.
Five all at full health is huge. They need to be able to keep the guns. Pearson good for a second on the round. And now we're gonna get caught out. Looks like they will. They'll be able to get Pearson. Hammer with the tremor will slow things down and make an easy kill for IDK. As IDK and Pearson will combine for the 5 on the round. Everyone else just playing that proper supporting role to allow those two to work inside of that round.
Yeah, and that supporting role is Breach's specialty. He can confuse and turn players around in no time with flashes and everything in between. So definitely Hammer doing his job there to help his team succeed. As we will now see, I think a full buy from both teams. I don't think there's any fullbacks here, so we'll see a nice even round as Garage Pressure will continue to
Continue to be the name of the game.
Yeah.
I'm going to fade back into a lobby. Trying to figure things out. Sorry? Oh.
I see what you did there.
No, it's just me talking. It's the one thing I don't like about the agent names in this game is that they're just words.
That's true.
So sometimes, they're breaching the site. Now I'm funny. Except I'm not trying to be. I'm just trying to say what's happening. But anyways, the fade gonna run in. Shimmy not gonna be able to get anything done quite yet. But Witter will take down Hemmer after Hemmer would take down Nabble. It's a tough position right here. Nick does TP into heaven. They're gonna be able to get the shots through, but they drop. Adam takes down Nick. The plant gonna be denied. Pearson, this is a big swing for them. They should be able to get the kill here. Witter drops them.
Now just one left, and Pearson. Hyper is the last one alive. Pearson's gonna take him out. I apologize there, but it will be a tie game now. 4-4. UBC picks up the round, and that will even it back out. Keeping this close, you usually see the attacker side here on Haven, as we do have 3 sites, but again, we'll see a nice close matchup here. On both sides, we're seeing signs of life.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. The one thing I will say is, again, this is an attacker-favored map. This ends 6-6. That's a UBC win. If it ends 7-5, that's a draw. If it ends 8-4, then it's a UA win. UA in my world needs to win the next 4 rounds to win the half. I mean, provided you agree with my assessment, then, but, you know, you know.
Well, yeah. We'll see pressure C, but they will quickly go off that and go towards B.
Oh, Hammer, buddy, you gotta hit those. A little bit of damage done onto Witter. I think Inoob gonna be able to take out Hyper. Adam looking for something there. IDK drops Witter after Witter is able to find Inoob, keeping this one at 3 apiece, but Nick is able to find one. Nabble gets dropped from behind as Adam will take one out, and now it is a 2 versus 2. Pearson
Last player standing.
gets the kill, and now it's just Adam up against Nick. Nick a little bit scared. Same with Adam. Neither one really wanting to push through the smoke. Neither one wanting to commit too hard. That's why you see Adam fading back. They're going to take the C, or they're going to take the T position and try and push onto the site as time wears on. They're going the wrong way. They don't know it yet. Wait, is Nick going to loop back around? Okay, no. They'll push on to A. They'll push on to A. They're sitting in garage. They'll get the CT plant.
Yeah.
Or are we getting the phase plant? All right, we're getting the off-brand phase plant.
Spike planted.
All right, Adam gonna run over. They do need to be a little bit careful because they don't know if they've pushed into that A link position, but they are taking a deep hold on CT, and I don't like this as an Omen player. You're not really doing yourself any favors with where you're positioning. That being said, if you can get over to long, it's a little bit better. Yeah, this is fine. Very workable position here for Nick, able to watch, flank for themselves. They do hear the smoke. They hear the tap. They're going to hold. It's halfway, and oh my goodness, Adam just wins it. Immediately takes him down. The halfway is going to make it super easy to get the full defuse. And that will make it a 5-4 lead for UBC on the defensive side of Haven. That is a tragic position for UA to find themselves in.
Yeah, it's good to see Adam doing well this match as well. It's good to see him and Pearson working together, kind of thing, and getting the frags across the map that they need to, and they'll take lead. I'm not sure if this is their first lead of the match, but
yes, it is, because they did. Yeah, it was 4-2 at one point for UA. This is the first time they've taken lead. It was tied one point at 2-2, but it has not shifted from there.
So yeah, UBC is going to very much they'll be happy with this lead that they got for this round, but they definitely now have to focus on holding this lead. That is, yeah, that's a
costly pick.
Oh, there we go. There's your trade.
Yeah, and getting rid of the initiator is huge. They do still have the breach, but they don't have that intel initiator. Pearson going to be able to drop
Chamber
Hyper.
takes out Chamber.
Yeah. 4 versus 3. Inoob slowly trying to peek their way over to be able to hold this side. I don't like the way that they're holding it because it does mean that if someone walks around the other way, they just kind of get sideswiped. But, yeah, you pick and choose your battles. They do have the Chamber trademark sitting in. And, oh, boy, Pearson barely missing that shot. Someone's going to swing out on them from short in just a moment. Tries to get the shot. Lands some damage onto Witter in the end all, but it'll be Napple. Last one alive. Be able to get this plant. Blind going through. Omen not dropping out. Oh, spotted. Nabil getting sprayed down, and he'll die for that one. Doesn't actually get the plant down. I don't have audio on my stream. But it'll be a 6-4 lead for UBC. Worst that they can do is splitting the half, which again is a win if you're on defense.
Exactly, and it's, especially with an opponent like this where they're down 1 goal.
Yeah.
Or 1 round.
I know what you mean.
They're definitely gonna take this, and now it's all just bonus, as you said. This is already a tie, but if they can get to up to 7-8 in this half, that is game changing. That's huge. And Pearson with another peek. He's gonna TP back as well. He'll get right to safety as Chamber does.
That's the huge part about this character, is that you can swing so recklessly and then be in your spot.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Pearson getting lit up. Oh, Witter!
Wow, he's gonna take that one out, and this breach causing so much havoc in this garage area. So much spraying through the wall. The Odin's gonna come through and actually go through the wall as well. And Hyper picks up 2 actually with his tour de force.
Okay, okay.
That turns the round around. Oh, but Pearson's gonna answer right back with an op of his own. And now Nick, left with 13 HP, is gonna try and do it all.
If Nick gets 1 kill, immediate teleport to A. That has to be the mindset.
He's 1. He gets 2.
Oh no! Okay, you can stay now. You can stay now. Oh, he's still gonna do it.
He doesn't know he's gonna do it.
No,
There we go, and he will get the plant off.
It's still good.
He does. He knows he's gonna get the plant off. He's gonna have to play a different position this time, and he doesn't know where Jet is coming from. Jet's gonna be coming from T spawn, or sorry, from attacker spawn.
Yeah, T spawn. Oh wow, sure. 13 health is all that remains on Nick. No damage was done from Adam, so they should be able to pass along this information. Oh, and he spotted through the wall.
Yeah, that was I mean, I think Nick may have seen Adam first, but I mean, with the amount of health that Nick had, there's not a whole lot he could do, and Adam will defuse that bomb, and they will get the 7th round of this defender's half. And I mean, that's massive for UBC. They gotta be happy with this.
Yeah, no, a worst possible score that they can get now is 7-5. Like, that's phenomenal. They still have guns. They're going into a full rifle buy from the attack. Nick going to be shorted a little. They'll have light armor. But otherwise, all's good. This should be a heavy hit, though. Nabble should be looking for, just an early rolling thunder to try and clear things out. Adam is going to take this high position. Pearson not going to be able to get it out in time. Oh, come on, get 1.
He won't get 2, though.
Needed to get 2, but Hammer will clean him up. Rolling Thunder.
Oh, Hammer. Yeah, we're going to get site control here. Hammer will get taken out in the meantime. And now it will be a 3v2. UBC will have to play at the disadvantage, and actually won't get faced up on the front side, on the back side. Oh, he swings wide, but doesn't pick him up, so Alberta will be at the advantage again. His ultimate will slow down the Sova.
Yeah.
Won't do a whole lot for now, but I guess it is last round. Use what you can. And now Ainu having to do lots of work here to try and clean up this round.
And Nabble is touched up just a little. It's going to show off 1. It's still just showing off the 1. They have no idea that the fade's in graffiti, but they can kind of assume that just based on where they've seen the breach play from, but Shimmy takes them down. A long spray down into the headshot will win it out, but UA only walks away with 5 rounds. And most would have to agree that isn't exactly the half you want on Haven Attack.
Especially with a Raze fade pick, like that's attacker side heavy for sure. It's going to be a bit rougher here on defense.
Yeah, that is not the same defensive duelist that you can kind of feel Jet is.
Yeah. There's no updrafting knives on a site.
Careful here.
There's no
there.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a different dynamic.
You'll still be able to take some nice off angles. You know, you have satchels, you have good retake capabilities with your boom bots with the clear angles. You're more of a retake duelist than I'm going to stand firm and hold my ground kind of duelist. True. I mean, granted, Jet dashes away, but they play on the side.
Yeah. Well, TP's away as we know now.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure.
I won't quote you. We'll see some early A presence here from UBC trying to push up long. They gain control short as well. So they'll have they'll actually back off. They're not going to take it. We'll see Alberta actually rotating off A completely, and UBC will probably take advantages now. They will probably move in, but I don't think they know that there's no Alberta players left now on A. This is kind of crazy. Alberta is now fully pushing through mid.
Oh, I like this.
This is we have switched sides now. It is now the attackers defending and the defending's attacking.
Yeah. Big fan of this play though, to just push up mid. They're gonna get so much control of this. 1 is gone. Oh, Pearson's gonna win the fight against Hyper. Oh, he puts a little bit of damage down on
trades
Nick.
coming back and forth.
Yeah. Big Nabble gonna get the stun. He's gonna be able to swing him in time. Does swing him in time. Gets the damage down, and now it's all on to Adam. There's a good amount of damage on the fade. The eye will bloom. Doesn't quite get anything. think that was the ad.
Yeah, I couldn't tell what that
Reload
was.
on. Yeah, you saw the little blue shrimp as
I
well?
did. Ooh, 3 health on Adam. And that's a
He's got to respect that.
He has to. And that's gonna be half. Oh, that's a nice peek there. And
Gets
yeah,
it
Nabo
more.
will get the defuse actually as well. So he'll pick up the pistol round. That's big for Alberta. They will need that going into the second half, down 2 rounds. They're only down 1 now. And we can only hope that they're gonna win this second round as well.
Yeah, I mean that should be the way that this shakes down. You can hold some deeper angles, which is a little bit tough on Haven. There's not too many super long angles for you to take if your opponent wants to play short angles against you. You know, you can as the team that's playing into the force up, just go through A, go through garage. You know, take the short fights that are going to be presented to you. But it looks like they're going to try and push into B off the back of Pearson and that Q gun. Looking for the shot. Nabble going to be pushed back because they don't want to take a meaningless fight, quite honestly. There's been no util expended to be able to push him back there, but they just don't want to take that risk.
Yeah, Pearson's now overextending. He can't TP, and he's going to take down. That's 3! And before Hammer's going to take him out, Witter takes one as well. It'll just be 1 left, and Hammer will get taken down as well. So that'll be a quick and easy round for Alberta to take, and now the game will be tied at 7.
Yeah, that was really well played from UA. They didn't press any more than they needed to. They backed off in positions actually where they didn't need to just because they didn't want to take that risk. Like, it's great stuff. I'd rather you play your life. I'd rather you play overly safe than throw things away for no reason.
Yeah, and honestly, Pearson overextending a little bit too hard there. I know he needed to be the enforcer and push the site, but he had no option to get anywhere. He was kind of stuck mid-site and ended up dying for it, which kind of made the whole round fall apart there for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll head into this 15th round, see which team can come up on top from yet another tie. As this breach will now attempt to disrupt short, but no one pushed up into it quite yet. And as we said before, this fade race is actually going to be holding A site together. So we'll see what they can do. Actually, they're going to peek long.
Oh, Pearson has C. They're going to get a timing too. Oh, they're not going for garage. Hold on, can we track Pearson for a moment?
Pearson's actually being pushed all the way up through spawn.
Yeah.
He could get killed for this. Oh, but he'll get Nick before Nick spots him. And they got the plant down on C. And it will be now a 5v4 in favor of UBC in this post-plant situation.
Oh, look at Hyper. Hyper's in a bad spot now, too. Hyper's going to get timings by the looks of things. This should be... Yeah, because they hear him leave garage. This is an easy pullout from Adam. He's got Hammer, I think, in tow. Adam will grab Hyper. Shimmy will take down Adam. Pearson, IDK, and Pearson once again will clear out Shimmy, Nabil, and Witter. And that'll put UBC back on top. It's only by a round, but it's a round that is theirs.
And like you said, the timing was immaculate. Able to pick up the kills, back to back, not giving Alberta the time or space to rotate or to move at all to give themselves a better position. And that's what we've seen though. We've seen UBC take advantage of Alberta's misplays or maybe their flaws in their retakes and everything like that so far in this half. As we'll see nothing peeking here too early. We'll see the chamber down C long, but nothing crazy to start this round. Let's play a pretty standard default. Try and find a player or two before pushing a site. Hyper actually up in this box watching short. And it doesn't look like UBC is going to put anyone down short for the time being. Oh, they're going to drone it. So there will be a drone short.
And then so
otherwise... Oh, okay, so we'll see if...
Big spot for Hyper.
Hyper does get out in time.
Yeah. Doesn't take down the Sova. Damage
Spike
down
planted.
onto Adam. Spike is going to go through. Adam will not get taken out. It's going to be Hammer getting popped through the box. Adam going to try and just play his life underneath of Heaven. Hell position. He's going to get spotted out. He's fully decayed. He has no health. He dies to 1 bullet. Adam goes down. Inoob trying to hold this angle as they wait for IDK to be able to do
Last
something
player
from
standing.
their end. They've smoked themselves off. Spray through. Not really going to work out. Oh, does get him. Gun going to get reloaded. Tries to swing out in time, but Shimmy will be there. IDK can't get it done. It'll be 8-8. But I believe UBC will have the creds to be able to buy up.
Yeah, IDK doing as much as they possibly could in that situation, but still not enough. UA will pick up the tie yet again, so we'll tie again at 8.
Yep.
After seeing no ties for a long time, we're seeing a slugfest here in this one now.
It's a lot closer than I was expecting it to be from the offensive side of UBC. They will be able to rock the tour de force going into this round to be able to try and spread out the rifles, make sure that everyone's working with something. And oh, Pearson, what a great shot. Beats him to the punch on that one-way smoke that was going to be there for him to work off of, but he just doesn't get the chance. And now Pearson has escaped their life, still has 4 shots, 1 for every opponent on the other side. We'll see how he makes it work.
Yeah, I'm surprised how aware Hemmer is of this flank. He is like straight holding it. Pearson gonna pick up 1 more on C-site.
Oh, Pearson dies for free. Doesn't give up a gun because of that, because it was just the tour de force in use. But they're getting collapsed in on now. They don't have Pearson's flank watch, with the trademark. It's gonna be Adam hard hitting into C. They should be able to get this for free. Nobody's watching their flank. Still nobody watching their flank. Someone turn around. Hammer, you're going to get blindsided by Hyper.
Oh, Hemmer does.
Oh, they're going to take the fight. No, they're not going to take the fight.
No, he's not. I mean, the ultimate comes through. And yeah, there we go. There's 2 free. And Hemmer is going to turn around and get the 1. IDK does TP behind everyone as well, and we'll get the long hold. He'll get the kill as well. Shimmy going to trade back. Just a 1v1. Breach on low health as well. Oh, and Shimmy actually does throw the...
Oh, they missed. They didn't get up on the right platform, so it doesn't reach.
So got the peek now, and there's the go. There's the running spray. No running gun in this game, by the way, and the defuse will come off, and Alberta will pick up the lead yet again.
They'll put themselves back in the lead. They'll get this one by about 7 or so seconds.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I'm just really ornery about defuse at times because I will yell at my teammates to defuse when I know it's going to work. And they'll listen to me, and then they'll get a defuse, and then everyone listens to me for the rest of the game. Because people are simple-minded creatures, and one good call-out is enough to convince someone that you know what you're doing. Which is dumb. It shouldn't be.
Isn't that like all of casting?
Yeah, you can kind of get...
I've found this out. I've done our bidding.
You can kind of get people to buy in if you make a couple of good call-outs while casting, absolutely. But, it's still wrong. Don't be results-based oriented.
And we'll head into the
oh, Pearson again.
18th round now.
Give me the Pearson cam. Oh, he's gonna get 1. He's gonna go for 2. 4. Hit 4.
Hit 4. Yeah, this will be a full rotate over to C as Pearson gets the control he needs.
I like this from Nick, though. This is the exact same play that they've already tried to fight against, and this time they're pushing into Garage because they knew that was control taken by Adam, and you can see Adam trying to get it once again. Nick finds him. Whether or not he knew exactly that was what was going on, he had the right inkling of information, that good gut feeling.
That's good eye.
Oh, but it's even better paranoia. Nick, though, gonna drop IDK anyways. And Inoob, well, he's locked and loaded. He's got so much util. They should be able to prevent this post plan, or this defuse from going through.
So much utility being used. Yeah, we're seeing the Sovol go out. Oh, and that's going to be a no-scope from Hyper up close and personal. The spray's going to come through, actually. Winfuse is killed. A trade comes through. A 2v1, and Nick's going to pick up the last well. Big round there for Nick. Picking up the 2 in Garage and cleaning up the last 2 as well down low.
Save the day.
He'll be happy with that one, and UA now up 2 rounds here late on Hazen.
Yeah. Yeah, they are
There.
putting themselves in a great
There.
spot. Again, defense is not the strong position on this map. UBC gonna have one more kick at it before they have to go on to a save round here. So winning this round is gonna be insanely important.
Yeah, we'll see. We're actually gonna see UA struggle on money more than UBC. I'm kind of confused how that happened, but I guess we're gonna see how it works out. Shimmy gets away with their life, almost losing to Pearson there. And Witter will hold this garage with Raze and Shimmy. Yet again, we're gonna see this Fade Raze duo.
Oh, Pearson
nice
needed
kill.
to win that. And now getting that is going to be massive for their team. Stifles a lot of what UBC had in their pocket.
Flash out.
Flash gonna be nice, actually. Ooh, Shimmy's not gonna get anything. Adam's gonna get one. I know he's gonna get another. The exit is gonna get a trade before anything else happens. Are we down to a 3v3?
Yeah. Teams are pretty healthy, and I knew.
no.
Oh my goodness. Living up to your name there, my
no.
friend.
Oh, Hyper gets a good one there.
Wrong
Enemy
cam.
remaining.
Oh, I don't know. Gets another one, and Hammer actually cleans up. So UBC will claim that round after questionable shooting from Noob there. Unfortunately, that will cost the team.
Yeah. Yeah, it costs them a lot of...
Oh wait, no, never mind. Wrong team.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
They actually ended up winning. I'm
Huh? Oh, no,
Don't
no,
mind
they
me.
won. I was worried more about the guns. I didn't think they were going to have to catch
Oh,
the splash.
true. That's fair. But they did.
no, it's actually yeah, UA that is broke boys today. They do have 2 hero rifles kind of being bought. So I don't know if that's a hero rifle at that point or if that's just, how it is. But those are going to be important guns. And are they just going to hop in? Yeah, Nick just going to take control of Cubby. Pearson not able to take the fight early, so they'll have to respect that there could be someone in that. He's going to see the feet. He's going to be able to get the kill. Pearson drops him, only takes 2 bullets from the Phantom. They're going to walk away with more than enough health to be able to take on another opponent. They'll only be able to take 2 or 1 bullet from a Vandal. The second one will kill. And that's a bad chain.
Last player standing.
Adam, good
Ooh,
one.
and that's
I
making
knew
it real
cleans
quick.
up Witter. Yeah, that's the 10-10. UA gonna be able to buy up this round, but UBC gonna be able to buy up for the rest of the game at this rate. No concerns, no questions, no qualms. They'll just walk on through with cash to splash as long as there is game left to play.
Yeah, and we saw the confidence last round, and that becomes scary if you're Alberta, how confident UBC was to push that C site. And even though it was a half eco round for Alberta, it was scary seeing UBC push down that C site with such force and such success.
We do have a trail here to work off of. It's not like a great trail, but it's information.
It is one. It is a trail. Pearson taking that long fight. C gonna get it again. And that is not a fight that Nick has been winning very often. And I don't know, with all his shots, well, not all of them, but with the shots enough to lose that fight. Now Pearson gonna get Jimmy as well.
Yeah, 3 on the round. That should be more than enough for them to be able to run out onto C. Pearson going to take that front position once again. Nabble should be heard. Knife stabs. Not going to be good for him. Have to blow a couple bullets trying to take that down. Will win the flash fight. He's able to take him down completely behind, but Inoob will once again get the closing kill in back-to-back rounds. Now 11-10 for UBC. It's not quite going to be as dominant as Alberta's 13-8 if UBC does manage to pull this one through. But they are at least in the lead position. And it's going to be a timeout called by UA. What are you talking about? What are you thinking about here on the defensive side? How are you playing this? Because you have no weapons. You have some util. You have some ults. You don't have guns.
I think at this point it's about finding that aim. It's about finding that groove that they were in before. And honestly, a Deagle can win a round late like this. A Magic Deagle or even a Chamber with their gun can win a round like this. And that's what's going to have to come up. They're going to have to come up big with something not so big, which I mean is a tough task, but that's what they're going to have to do here late in this map.
It's not about the skin on your sheriff. It's about how you are going to use it. And right now, if you click ahead, well, it's more than enough. You do have the fade and the Omen ult. The Omen ult on defense, obviously a little less useful. It does allow Omen to kind of hold an anchor position all on their own if they want to sit on A alone, if they want to sit on C alone, and be the last to rotate. That is absolutely an option. But it looks like they'll play pretty standard for the most part. Nothing really being challenged. There's no creativity to this hold. It's just hold. And you know what? Sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes that's how you run it.
It's going to be very default out here for UBC. They're going to play across the map A, B, and C, waiting for any pushes or mistakes that could be made. And there's one from Hyper. He won't die, but, I mean, taking a lot of damage in the process.
Yeah, not a healthy position for the kid. But it's fine. Be all end all. They're not dead. They've still got a life to play, and that's huge. Witter getting one for themselves. Pearson trying to swing, actually putting themselves into a bad spot because of that, but it's not going to be punished as both Fade and Raze can't afford to jump out like that. Pearson, what are you doing? What is this swing?
Oh, Witter gets another one. Pearson does return, but that's two. Pearson gets two actually in return, so we'll be down to a 3v3.
Pearson not being dead is an absolute tragedy. They should be punished. This is insane.
51 HP, and Shimmy's going to take out one.
Good shot.
Let's see if any more can get done here. The spray comes through. That Stinger just not doing enough damage. Shimmy takes out another, actually. And now just one left. Hammer will get the last one as well. Good spray transfer. Pick up the Heaven player as well. And that will be the 12th round for UBC. Looking scary there, but UBC cleans up in the end, and Hammer clutches up for the team.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Hammer really big there. I mean, Pearson... it's hard to be too angry because what they did worked out, but Pearson's charge onto site there is reasonably ill-advised. I guess the only thing that you're getting out of it is that no one expects you to do that, so you have the element of surprise and then some when taking that fight, but Hyper drops Pearson. It's not the Omen this go around. It is another one of yourself waiting with an op. Do we have to kill my double? We do, but I won't like it.
And now it will be an A push here from UBC, it looks like. They will cut noise, so not a whole lot of info given. Now they're not cutting noise anymore. It will be a confident A push, but actually nobody from Alberta on the A site to hold us down, so they'll play full retake with the full team. So it will be a 5v4 retake as it stands, unless Breach, Breach will concuss.
Yep.
Bomb doesn't go out either, so bomb was not planted, and yeah, looks like it'll be a rotate again. We'll run the full map. We'll get our steps in.
No,
this
we're staying.
Sure. Oh, never mind. Alberta doesn't think so. They're gone.
Yeah.
Alberta has sold out to sea.
Love this play. Love just cutting noise. So simple, so effective.
30 seconds left.
This will be a walk-on plant for UBC.
I knew we were going to be in a great position here.
That's a good one-way as well.
Looking for it, not going to find it. They're going to have to give up on expecting a flank at this point. IDK good for one, Hyper good for one as well. Adam will find one. It's now... Oh, he can't get out.
Woo!
It's just I knew.
One left. On
the bad spot. Gets one.
He won't get enough though.
No,
Nick will get the
can't
fusion time.
That.
Not enough, and Shimmy will get the kill in the end. That was I mean, I knew, but the massive flank run mid and just not back in time. Yeah. And I mean, clutch plays there from Hyper and Nick to clean up the kills and take that round. They'll stay alive. And now Alberta needs this round to send this to overtime. Otherwise, we will be going to map 3, which will be bind, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I believe you're correct. The big thing I want to focus on, though, right now is 2 ults were effectively just wasted on the side of the UBC attack. They will have Jet ult for this round, but after that, they are out of tools. They will just have their regular utility. And quite honestly, Jet ult isn't... it's useful to clutch, and it's nice as like a fake gun, but it's not really normally in and of itself round defining for a team. One
No,
person has to go off
It's a good eco ult, is what it is. It's good to use on an off round.
consistently. If we're talking
yes.
consistency, both of us are talking from a point of consistency before anyone freaks out on us.
Correct. We're not playing with Sen 10s here. We're not.
Yeah, like it's
not
still an
crazy.
ultimate. It's still a great thing to have. It's just not a fatal.
Ooh,
That's a
I know,
big
with
kill.
a good peek there.
Oh,
Oh, that's big as well.
Last
Oh, he's
player
getting completely
standing.
blinded though. Not a single thing. And now UBC has 2. Alberta has 1.
Witter has
All
ult.
up to Witter.
I like this op call. I like this. Get the first kill with the op, switch off, pop the ult.
Go get him.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, switch out early. That's fine. That's fine.
Here comes the
We're popping. Oh, he sees.
You saw
Gets
he
the
did
shot.
get the kill as well. 3 HP. He'll cut noise. Oh, this is going to be not favorable for Witter though.
No.
Now IDK just going to play this corner. And Witter has no idea. This is a great spot for IDK.
You don't clear
Yeah,
this.
noise has not been cut, and there you go. IDK wins it.
Attackers
And that'll be the
win.
map for UBC. We're going to go to game 3 here in the decider on Bind.
Jeez.
And,
Yeah, that is... That was a tight one the whole way through. Wow.
Yeah, I can't complain.
Yeah, no, that was
And,
that was great on both ends.
As we saw on the scoreboard, both chambers are going to sit at the top of the scoreboard.
Mm-hmm.
Not too surprising there. And I can promise you we'll see another 2 chambers on Bind as you get that cross site TP that you can do with chamber. It's really, you can't beat that at this point. And I'm looking forward to see if Pearson and Hyper stay at that spot.
Yeah, I'm expecting that they do. I don't know why you'd switch that in the... Oh, did we cut to a commercial? Can I get a word from TD? Okay, we're gonna go to a break. I thought we'd cut to one just because what I saw on my screen. My bad there. But yeah, we're gonna cut to a quick break. We're gonna give the players and ourselves a little bit of time to recuperate. You guys go grab a drink, grab a snack, enjoy the sun, maybe grab some fresh air. We'll see you in about 5 minutes. All right, we're going to cut back in a little bit early. Both teams were raring to go. We will get game 3 here on Bind. It's me, Gamble. It's Nick right beside me, somewhere beside me. Technically, you know, if we stretch far enough, beside. But until then, it's him and I trying to put this one together for one more round as UBC and U of A will try and put this together for one more map.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what kind of changes happen here, what kind of adjustments UA can make to bring back this third map. And honestly, if I'd be ecstatic to see UBC roll this third map and get 2 straight to get the reverse sweep.
It's funny you say reverse sweep because it is, you know, but like it just feels like baby's first reverse sweep when it's best of 3. It's like, is it really, you know? But it is. It is. Yeah, exactly. U of A going to be on the defending side to kick things off. Obviously, you know, Bind viewed as a more defensive-sided map as time has worn on, though. People have gotten better at using the teleporters to shift around and try and stretch the defense once they're able to find a pick, but it's definitely slow hits from the attacking side to be able to break things open. We're going to see a Raze on both sides, Chamber on both sides, and a Brim on both sides, but it'll be Sky versus Breach and Sova versus Fade when it comes to the Flash and Intel initiators.
Yeah, I mean, interesting pick on the Fade again. I guess it's more of a comfort pick at this point.
Might be. Quick comfort, if so.
Yeah.
4 bullets here for Pearson. Going to stare down 3 enemies in just a moment.
He'll connect on one in the body, but not get any kills.
Yeah, that's.
And this is where the Raze nade's gonna come in handy. And Hammer picks up one. The trade comes in from Nick.
Adam kind of blocked Hammer. Oh boy. Bombs down. Heals up. Oh, both are flashed. IDK gonna go down. And now everything relying on Ainu, who is lit to hell. Yeah.
Oh, he'll get one though. He'll get. Oh my goodness. Not enough damage to get the kill on Nabil, but I mean, crazy there from him. Nice couple right clicks to finish off that round.
Nabil only had 100 health left because that is 78 to the dome. If he'd managed to just get one more shot off, it would have gotten sketchy. But U of A pull off that first round on defense. Did a great job of leaning back and letting UBC come on, trying to play the post plant, trying to get a little bit of damage down. I hate to just blame someone, but Pearson not getting a kill on the 2 members that were looking the wrong way, definitely a devastating thing to have happen. I feel like they should have walked away with half a kill, but they didn't.
Yeah, especially on a gun that accurate. It did not show there. Now Hyper is going to be a...
They found my trap.
I mean, he has a TP, didn't even use it. Now the nade will come through the TP, but... Looks like UBC was ready for it. Oh, not looking the other way. And Nick is going to push up and get 2. Almost untouched. And there you go. Hyper's going to pick up 1. And again, Pearson not connecting on the shots that he needed. Now just Adam with 34 health. He'll pick up the bomb. He'll actually get a kill as well. It's a nice shot. He'll need to find one more very quickly. he'll get another one. And that's a nice couple kills there from Adam, with him get picked off eventually, and Nick coming up big in that round as well.
Yeah, that was solid from U of A's defense. They do not lose any of the guns, like any of the rifles, which is pretty big. Or no, wait, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong side. They did keep the one rifle that was around, which is important.
There.
But they are going to be on a very broken buy. It's going to be UBC, pardon me, with the full buy. But they need to keep 3 members alive. That's the rule. If you keep 3 alive, you can fight the opposing team's rifle buy head on. You can fight it, 1-to-1.
Yeah, they need to make it there first.
Yeah, it's not easy to get onto any site in bind, and okay, doesn't quite
They
trap
got
anyone.
some intel.
No, it didn't. It didn't connect.
Oh, it did not connect.
No, the chains didn't latch up.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
Does not go through walls. It needs LOS. Hammer going to be deep onto site and be able to pick up one and get healed up. iNoob takes one. IDK will find Nick, but Shimmy's going to try and come around the corner right from where IDK just dropped Nick, but iNoob will drop Shimmy. Hammer will fall to Shimmy, and Witter will back off and keep the rifle. The team planned on losing this round anyways and being able to full buy on the next. So Witter will just give that one up. And it'll be 4 members from UBC walking away with rifles, 2 of them still having their armor. And why are we all tabbed? What happened?
We cannot see what is happening, unfortunately.
No, we keep losing the game feed.
That's also a big thing that you just mentioned is armor. It's an expensive part of the game that a lot of people don't factor in. 1,000 credits to get that full armor, and holding that from round to round is massive. If you can not take any damage, especially early in the rounds, round 2 and 3, that is absolutely massive.
Yeah, when you don't have any economy, like you're just like, well, I'm spending all of it because this is the round where I spend all of it. Definitely, you can run yourself into some problems, but not getting hit. It's an old fighting game adage of just don't get hit, but rarely do you actually get away with that.
For sure. And as you said before, UBC is going to have the money advantage going into the next couple rounds now. They will have a bye at least next round, even if they lose this one. This will be huge. And iNoob actually completely ready for that.
Ready for the fade
drop. Yeah.
Very slow stalking approach here from UBC on the attack. Not wanting to press up too far, cannot afford to lose any of these guns. They're going to hear the chamber trip, and that's going to get taken out. No more trademark for you. Only ult that's available right now is U of A with the Brimstone ultimate. We'll see if that comes into play. Probably on a plant situation.
And they're going to let that boombot go through. It's not going to turn the corner, just barely. And they might execute off this now. They're definitely going to. All 5 members going to start pushing through Bath and Short respectively. And Hammer's going to get there first, get the swing on Hyper.
Hammer with the worst raise movement I've seen since the first season when I was in Ireland. Oh my goodness. That was not pretty. He's going to be good for 2, though. iNoob will clean up Nabil, and that should almost seal out the round. A site is not an easy one to retake. B is worse, but A's not good here on bind either.
1 enemy remaining.
Down
there's one.
Go another. Hammer pushing up, trying to track down Witter. Not going to let him save the gun this time. A 4K as Hammer cleans it up, and UBC is going to have cash to splash for the next 3, maybe even 4 rounds, even if they went straight losses.
And this is when it starts getting sketchy for Alberta. You start going down 5-2, 4-2, 5-2 in the first half. That's when it starts slipping. And
especially on defense.
Especially on
supposed to win here.
That is true.
Sketchy spot. They spent Brimstone's orbital strike, so that's out of the question. So they don't have that way to try and bring things back. Oh, but Brim's gonna immediately put. I like that. Yep, play the rat corner. Play the scary spot. It's gonna flush out Hyper. They should move back. Yep, quick little snap.
Oh,
This
that's
is
meteor
getting
showers.
crazy.
Yeah, Hyper was in a bad spot there. Anyways, Witterrush going to pick up one of the scout. That is huge. Doesn't
Ooh.
actually picks up damage there. Does get a body shot.
Yep. Witter looking
Continue
good with the
tilting around,
Marshall.
yeah.
Nick waiting for the return. Hammer going to be able to drop Abel, but Witter will drop Adam. Hammer going to be good for another. So is Witter. It's a 2-on-2. But do they know about the flank? They don't. They shouldn't. There's no reason. Nick should be able to get a lot off of this.
Bring them down.
And that's good util usage as well.
Going to plant inside of that smoke now. DK trying to plant.
One
There
enemy
goes 4
remaining.
bullets.
There
Oh
we
no,
go.
Nick. Nick will drop Hammer. Shimmy going to be able to drop out of heaven now. It's getting a little scrambly.
30 seconds left.
IDK, good for a little bit of damage, but it's not enough. Stim Beacon will be dropped. Faked out some noise. That's not going to mean a lot.
He doesn't know that
Playing
they're
on top
lined
of each other.
One enemy remaining.
Oh!
up. You guys won.
Wait, he has orbital. He's going to
Orbital,
orbital.
and he-
10 seconds
Did he
left.
orbital the right spot? Oh, he hears the run. He gets him anyways. Beautiful
When they
play.
put me in
Clutch
charge.
doesn't even begin to describe that play from IDK. They run it all the way back in that 1v2. Big headshot, big awareness. Just beautiful stuff the whole way through to be able to put that round across the board.
And yeah, I mean, that was the round for Alberta to turn around.
Yep.
And I mean, UBC is going to sit even more comfortable now in their economy. Although no one really survived, although there's just one survivor, it will still mean that they go positive in their economy for at least another round.
Launching smoke.
But we will see. I mean, if you take a look at the scoreboard again, we're going to see that Hyper is, I think, 1-5 right now, which is not like him, not what we've seen in the past 2 maps. And that is what's
can't-
hurting them right now.
You can't afford that on Chamber. Chamber
cannot.
needs to be in your top 2. As a Sentinel, Chamber needs to be in your top 2 of
Smoke's
kills.
down.
It is your premier character on any team.
Destroyed.
You don't have good dueling abilities, but you have guns for free, which you need to be able to use to just win duels.
Spike planted.
You have great defensive dueling abilities, though. Oh, gets one. Here's the second. Gets a second. Pearson, good for 2 on the round. Adam will find Nick, and that'll just about shut the round down again. His navel's going to be flushed back out into elbow.
One enemy
Hammer.
remaining.
Hammer, pardon me, trying to find something. Did put the bomb, or did put the satchel to him, and man, it's just clean. It's just a good, clean round. A little bit of damage across the board, but everyone comes out of it alive. And UBC now up 4-2 on the offensive side of Bind. Again, there's been some growth in the attacking part of Bind, but it still should be defense favored. There is a pause for whatever reason.
We can't see
have
the reason,
a
but
tech issue. Yeah, the Memory Express and MSI logos covering up the chat, so we don't know what's going on there.
That's okay though. We're very thankful for Memory Express and MSI for
Oh,
sponsoring
absolutely.
this tournament. Very thankful for them
no.
supporting us and collegiate esports. And we can't be more thankful. So, you know what? You guys can leave it on there. You guys can leave it. We don't need chat. I think it's more important that their logos are up there.
Yes.
There.
So we're gonna just hang out for a little bit here. Let's talk about what's going on right now. The only difference in team composition is again Sova versus Fade and the Sky versus Breach when it comes to initiators. The Fade has been, I'll call it effective so far. They've been getting information. The eye has rarely popped, so that way it actually marks someone. But someone's had to shoot it out each time.
And yeah,
Where are you feeling the success can be gained? From UA between these differing agents, or
Yeah,
maybe
I mean-
from one of the similar agents. Do you think someone needs to step up?
yeah. I mean, as we said before, Hyper definitely sitting at I think
Sure.
1-5, 1-6 maybe now. Definitely as a chamber needs to step it up. But I mean, as I said before, the Fade is an interesting pick on any map right now. there's no real
Sure.
good place for her right now. But I mean, again, UBC playing insanely good right now. I think UA just needs to find their comfort spot, and yeah, Shimmy and Hyper need to find their groove again.
Yeah, 1-6 and 1-5 is well, it's an ugly score to say the absolute least of it all.
Yeah.
Hyper going to be able to take an aggressive peek here as they slowly round this corner. The tremor coming through. Hyper good for 2. That is massive. Glad we were able to see that one. As they are able to take them down. Just look at you can. I love the third person perspective that we were able to actually get on that. You can see the way that Hyper was actually positioning their body. You kind of tend to lose that in the first person view. You know, you were able to see how they positioned just around the corner, how they played off of that tremor. Just a great swing, and they're going to be able to be good for 3. We asked for them to step up. They will step up as much as they can, and now IDK good for 2 on the round, but not going to be good for a 3rd. Naval will slam them through the wall. Nick down to 1 health as well. They'll be able to pick up rifles across the board. And UA puts themselves back into it, but UBC, my goodness, the economy will... economy is going to be good for a damn while. I mean, 7 rounds in, only 5 remaining. The math on that says that they should get another 4.
Yeah, at least
4
3.
rounds, even straight on losses.
They lose everyone, yeah.
Yeah, that is it's a power position that UBC finds themselves in. They'll be able to challenge UA every single time. If UA, if they lose this round, don't really have money, don't really have guns.
They're restarting again off a round win. They're gonna feel that one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Piers, buddy. Hyper gonna be good for another. Hammer finds him. Piers, you're in a very bold position here, my friend. Oh, sees the body, doesn't get a shot in time.
Oh.
Has to spend one of the chamber shots, one of the tour de force bullets. They're just dealing with a prowler.
Mark 2.
Trail detected there, so we're going to be spotted out. Adam backing off. This is interesting. Yep.
Spike will be planted.
I knew. Oh, buddy. Okay, gets him. Spray. Oh, my goodness. What a flip away from the... Is he good for 3?
He's good for 3.
Oh, my goodness. He's got an op in hand. It's just Shimmy remaining. Oh, my God. Spot him out. What are you doing? Oh, Shimmy, buddy. You've been so good. That was not one of your highlight plays there. That was... Well, you went from Shimmy to shaky real quick.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see them down at 2 and 7 right now on the scoreboard. Unfortunately, that is one of the bigger reasons why UA is struggling at the moment. Just not able to get those the big plays when needed, and it's really, especially at this stage when you're going for the finals. This is game 3. You need your whole team there. You need them all of them present and doing their job to really make the rounds come together. And yeah, UA just looking a bit shaky here, as you said before.
People need to be firing on all cylinders, and right now, simply they're not. Here's gonna be able to, or sorry, Hyper gonna be able to get one big kill there against Adam. They're able to reposition, and look at where they've got their other chamber teleport set up. What a beautiful spot, because they're gonna be able to actually use that as an offensive place to push from when their teleport is back up. Like they will actually get 2 uses out of that, whereas rarely will Chamber get to have that luxury, where they can take another truly aggressive peek, just because their space gets taken up.
We'll see the development towards A short here. Witter in such a good spot. Hyper picks up another one on the B side. Oh, Witter picks up one. He sees the other.
Great grenade.
Doesn't get any damage, but Shimmy coming from the other side will get that kill as well.
Now Hammer's just looking for damage.
Yep. Trying to get 1 or 2 guns away from
30 seconds left.
Alberta. There's one.
Oh, not good for 2. Witter jumping up onto that box. Great head tap against Hammer. Put UA on the board again. 5-4. But the best that they can do here on this defensive half is now 7-5. It's... At least they're pushing towards it. It was 5-3 a moment ago, so you know they're marching towards that 7-5. But it's It's not a good look.
No, and I mean, they now can only do what they can recover, which
Right.
is, as you said, 7-5. Fortunately, you can't go back in time and change the score, so they'll have to try and win out these next 3 rounds and secure the first half in their favor.
Yeah, gotta work from what you got.
Exactly.
UBC pops the ult. Interesting. Not sure I agree with that play call, but it does push them back. Gives you a little bit of room. Hyper gonna be good for 1. Pearson will drop. Witter tries to get the spray down off of that, off the eye, but just doesn't quite get the damage that they were looking for. TP being taken. Hammer will pop out. They'll be the one to probably blast back onto site in just a moment. Inoob getting healed up. Everyone at full health for what they have. Inoob will get 1. Nabel good
B.
for 1 as well. Now it's a 2-on-3.
Blinded.
That dart will come out as well. That will not connect. That will do absolutely nothing for the
Player
team.
standing.
It holds elbow.
I guess it holds elbow, and I'd be double swung, so UA will get that. They're saying that the brim on site was not called out at all and picked up 2 there late, and Alberta takes that round. Kind of a messy one, but Alberta will take that.
Yeah, absolutely. And messy or not, a point's a point's a point's a point. You know, you don't need
That's
to.
true.
You thankfully don't need to split hairs. The scoreboard doesn't discriminate. If it's up there, it's up there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, that was that was shaky the whole way through. Little ugly. But it gets it done. Hammer sitting on 12 kills. Inoob sitting on ult, so if they can get into a post-plant position, you're looking good. But you do have to deal with Hyper first, and IDK is not going to win that fight.
Not in a million years.
Only in the million year first year they can be able to get that fight.
Yes, exactly. Now the flashes will come through to Lamp. And a good peek here actually will not connect. Shimmy with the opportunity had the first couple shots, but Adam connects first.
Yeah,
And now the rotate will be towards the B site.
Shimmy didn't connect at all. Like, no damage down. You gotta at least put 2 bullets into a guy. If you're gonna die, at least 2 bullets if you're at full health.
Especially when you're peeking first.
Open up the sky.
Yeah, I guess this one's like walking into your crosshair. Hammer trying to get in.
Oh
Will
my
win.
goodness.
Nabil will get 1. You know that they have to deal with. Oh my goodness, Inoob, big swing. Ooh. Dangerous position. Inoob needs to back off now, though. And oh, Pearson, what are you doing? And Inoob gets put out through the wall. Not sure what Pearson's doing in that position. They need to be able to allow Inoob to run back. So just doing anything that's distracting from hookahs have more value than standing out on the box.
Last round in the half.
It's an interesting choice. Doesn't work out. It's going to keep them at the bottom of the scoreboard alongside Shimmy. Each of them fighting not to be the not to be the biggest loser right now.
Yeah, and so uncharacteristic from Pearson. We saw him top of the scoreboard almost every single game.
That's not ready.
Yeah, he's down 3-8. I know we talked about Hyper, who's now up at 10-9 actually, near the top of his team, and I mean that's why they have 3 straight now. You gotta the chamber has to step up, just like you said.
Bring them down. Healing over here.
Lots of chaos here from your shower. Oh, Hyper finds a corner.
Yeah, that's going to be a 7-5 half. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Shouldn't have been. Okay, no.
Pearson does find one.
And has control of bomb, and they're going to run away. They're running over to B because that's what they expect. And you know what? I would too. But they're not hearing a hit.
That's what I think as well. I agree with you. They will be bamboozled.
Yeah. On the wrong way a bit here.
Pearson does see now.
Did Witter see, though? Feels like they did. Fade, kind of pull him back over. I think you plant triple. Why haven't you pulled your chamber
first,
TPs?
30 seconds
You need your
left.
chamber TPs to be able to get yourself back out of this.
Doesn't place them in shower either. We'll plant almost out in the open.
Yeah, he's just trying to bait.
Oh,
Okay.
bait again, but in a
Running out of
3v1, you're
time.
not getting baited that hard. And the spray does not come down. Twitter will get the best of that one. And, yeah, as you said, Alberta will go up 7-5.
Sides.
Just like we said they needed. They turned
Careful
4
here.
quick rounds. And they'll take the advantage going into this attacker side.
Careful here. Careful here.
Yeah.
But what do you need to see on the defense of UBC for them to win this half?
Well, Pearson needs to step up immediately. This is if Chamber isn't going to perform on offense, that's fine. It happens. But you need to step in on defense. So, you know, that would be the big one for me. Outside of that, just, you know, good holds on the grenade from Hammer, being very patient with that, not throwing it away for free. You know, making sure that it's going to get real value. You have time here on the defensive side. You can hear people coming up. You can wait for it in a plant situation. You know, things like that are going to give you the advantage that you need, going to give you the damage that you need to be able to take back on a post-plant situation.
And as we see it, we're going to see a lot more players towards the B side here. And that's another thing about Bind 2 that was not used too often by UBC on attack, but the TPs can prove to be useful. Especially on this B long push, if you get pressured too much, you got that option. And Pearson now will get one, actually. Will get traded back right away. And IDK keeping around, and actually lots of pressure here on the site. And Shimmy and Witter will gain control. It'll be a 3v2 in favor of Alberta. And that dart will spot out one for the time being.
K knows that 2 are playing back site, but he doesn't know where the third is. I knew going to run into that third in just a moment. That'll give the call, hopefully, over to IDK to come out of hookah. And you can see that they're posturing for it now. They'll get the kill against Naddle. That's huge. Only 4 bullets, though. Only 1 bullet, though.
Oh, and nice right click.
Yeah, gets it done. Big kill there for the attack of UA. As finding rounds on the offensive side should be difficult. So finding that first pistol is going to give them the bigger guns, going to give them the chance to be able to pull this off. But yeah, there it is. Seeing a lot of shorties on the defensive side. Even 2 is a lot in my world.
Yeah, and actually, it's funny. You're not going to see the raise on the shorty, which usually you'll see the double satchel shorty on round 2, or with raise. Sorry,
Careful
we're not going to see that. We're going to see the Sova. I think I forget who else had the shorty, but
Brimstone.
Brimstone. That's right. So they'll be holding some short corners here on A. Hopefully, get some damage done before they die. And yeah, that Fade Dog is going to find them out right away, and there'll be no hiding from that one.
I knew dies there. Oh, big click from Hammer.
Spike planted.
You can't pull the gun because you can't see it through the smoke. Molly going to be used from Nick to be able to control that smoke area. Shimmy will get Hammer. And now it's on Adam and IDK to pull this one off. IDK will help grab that 1 kill. Pearson still in the background trying to work their way through.
1 enemy remaining.
Damage down. Pearson good for 2. Pearson needs to be good for a 3rd. Oh, huge swing. They'll get the defuse in time. My goodness. Great stuff there from the defense. They break the economy of UA's attack, and now UA is going to be kind of in the gutter for the next 2 rounds as they'll work hard to figure things out.
Yeah, we saw actually those shorties turn out well. I guess it was a gamble on A or B, and they gambled A. And it worked out for them. But as you said, yeah, Alberta's economy will be in shambles. I mean, they're going to buy for next, so they will have a full buyer next round. And actually, UBC will only be a half buy, so they will bonus off of what they got last round, which is 2 Spectres. But they'll try and get this 7th round for themselves and try and make this a closer game.
Absolutely. Hyper going to be big here, though. It's always... Any of these ecos, you know, you're looking for the chamber to really pull things together. Witter going to be able to grab Pearson. Shimmy will find Hammer. And apparently having guns means nothing to these 2 teams.
Yeah, the Deagle coming up big. As long as you hit your shots, a Deagle is just as good as any other weapon. So Alberta's showing us why ecos can be dangerous. As now the map will go quiet again. And sound will be cut and walked towards B.
Flash going to be used. Doesn't find anyone in Octagon. Another flash won't be available for another 30 seconds, so they are completely blind going into this hit. That being said, Phantom. Yeah, that's going to call over the rotates. That's going to notify everyone to start shifting. IDK going to come through the teleporter? No, they're going to flank around.
30
They'll
seconds
get
left.
caught up by the trip as things go on, but Adam
Spike
finds one.
planted.
Shimmy will take out Adam almost immediately, and that's going to give over a Phantom.
Enemy tag.
Yeah, and that Deagle showing its worth again. Shimmy showing up when it matters. Hyper will now play this course corner. He'll play it as so well. Oh, but he's going to get taken out. Thought he'd get that Deagle shot first. And now all three hiding long and Octagon. That dog will come out.
Revealing area.
Now, this tracker will find... Oh, never mind. They destroy before it comes in. Yeah, that ult will mean it is round over. Shimmy gets the third as well. And Shimmy showing up big to get the thrifty and turn the tides back in their favor yet again. And basically saying no to the round win previous that ruined their own economy.
Yeah.
We'll see an eco again from UBC now. So we're kind of just trading eco rounds. We'll see if UBC can turn around and win the eco round in their favor, and make this game.
There is some rifles being tossed out. Hammer and IDK are going to be able to buy them and still be able to buy next round. And Pearson has the tour de force. Let's switch over to them just for a moment. They're going to win the fight against Witter. Be able to take that one very quickly and cleanly as they don't take any damage on themselves. They are going to push up into this high corner. Catch anyone. Shimmy good for two.
Oh my goodness.
As Hammer thought they were going to be able to give their team a massive lead. Shimmy is pretty lit, though. That is the only thing that's kind of the saving grace for UBC.
Yeah, and I mean, we talked so much about Shimmy not showing up, and now we just need to see Pierce on the other side picking up a little bit more. He's definitely picked up a couple of frags this half, but Shimmy's showing up big here in the couple rounds to secure the midpoint of this half. The noise being made towards B as Shimmy will now push up with Hyper. Pearson completely on the wrong site with the tour de force, but IDK actually does take a one.
That's enough right now.
30
Getting
seconds
healed
left.
up. They're going to see that green ring.
Brace your
Navel
fear.
knows there's two. Has the def in. They're not going to be able to hear the flash
That's a nice
come
flash.
through. TP. Oh, but because of the positioning, Pearson's going to be able to hear that. Eye's going to come through.
That is a
He's gonna
good
get
eye.
spotted out, but it doesn't matter. Plant's going to go
10
through.
seconds.
He's trying to push
Planted.
on. Doesn't know where to go.
Ooh,
Gets
that's a good wrap.
sideswiped.
One
Yeah.
enemy remaining.
Oh,
Oh,
huge
IDK
kill.
with a nice spray.
Head tap on the first shot, and then the
Last
body
player
for the rest
standing.
of it. Not looking at the right spot. Shimmy will take down Adam, and this is a really, really important situation. We're either looking at 9-7, or we're looking at 10-6.
Definitely the turning point in this game.
Eye online
Shimmy
in
will
4
play
seconds.
this super smart. IDK will go to
No reason
half.
peek. Yeah, just get the eye out.
Actually, he's
Just
gonna
toss the
go
eye.
full. He's gonna go
What?
full. He's just gonna
What?
defuse. Shimmy never peeks.
Why
And
did
that
they
is
go
a
the eye?
blunder by him.
There was the eye toss. It was more than in time. It would have been able to tell you whether they were sticking or not.
Terrific blunder by Alberta there. They will lose that round.
Man.
They will they're not even gonna have a full buy this round either, so they will they're gonna be on a scuff by. That was that I mean, if the game turns around and UBC wins this, we're gonna have to look back at that round. And look at Shimmy's play there.
Revealing area.
It's tough. I guess in a 1v1 like that, you just don't expect someone to stick, but because that's what allows it to work every once in a while. And oh, Witter's just burning for that one.
Hyper pushed up super far here. I think he will be in his TP range, so he'll be able to get out there quickly. He will be. Silence again.
Yep. And no one willing to commit to anything too crazy. Pearson resets their defensive positioning, as you were saying. Inoob gets hyper. That's big. IDK finds Shimmy. And that should shut down the round if they play it smart. Witter's going to watch Nabel walk into elbow. So they know that they're getting a little bit of control there. Swing. Big swing. Inoob somehow able to find Nabel and will find Witter as well. We'll go big. No! The headshot, but it's over 15 meters, so he lives. IDK cleans it up through the box. A 140 right there from the friend. And now it's 9-8. We're going to see a bye. Inoob will have a gun. We're going to get a timeout from the attackers. UA a little bit concerned with what's going on. Not liking those last few rounds.
Again, UA taking another timeout while they're up a round. We saw this last map as well. But I guess it's just kind of a mental reset. Maybe for Shimmy, maybe for the whole team. But I mean, I can't stop thinking about that misplay. Unfortunately for Alberta, that would have turned the game around. That could have defined this game, and now it's getting closer. It's down at 9-8, and this game could now go either way with the economy the way it's going.
Again, yeah, the economy would have been way different, but it would have been at least 10-6. Even if it's 10-7, it's such a different separation than 9-8. A single round is what separates these two teams. It's not for the faint of heart.
It's true. Definitely playing with my heart, that's for sure.
We're going to get into this one now. 17 seconds before the round actually kicks off. UBC going to take a high position here from Pearson. I don't like it. Oh, and he's so slow to it.
Aggro.
To play, let's play.
Oh, he's pushing so high. He's going into the cubby. Okay, I don't mind this. I don't mind this. Oh, I mind. Because now you're only watching the one side.
Oh, Shimmy actually gets through there.
That's fine, though.
The op will won't matter.
Catch him on the crossback. There's one on either side. Oh, go back to Pierce. Go back to Pierce.
Oh, Pierce does pick up the kill on Shimmy. No worries, no worries. Oh, the bird will actually save Adam's life. It will take a bullet for him as Witter is in hookah, down bad.
Oh, Hyper
takes out one actually. Off the long peak.
Does Witter pop ult with that little health? I don't think you can afford to. I don't think you can take that kind of risk. But is that the risk that you need to win a round? 1 or 2 more frags. Well, if you get 1 or 2 more frags, then you really don't need to use it. You know, you're kind of using it to clear out B site, but no one's on B site because they're, I guess, afraid of Witter having that ultimate. Pearson will take down Witter. That will allow people to kind of shift back on towards the site. Pearson moving around a lot. He's going to get tapped in the head right now. Yeah, taken out from overhead. Hyper drops him. Nick going to be able to molly the corner there. Elbow going to be locked off unless someone wants to run through it. Oh, just misses. That Hunter's Fury did not connect. Won't connect on anyone. Dart comes through. Molly's no longer in elbow. Adam's going to be able to swing through. Hyper drops to Inoob. And UBC brings this to 9 apiece. Granted, it was against a light eye at best, but it's still the round 1.
And honestly, I don't like that play from UBC using 2 ults there. It just seemed a bit unnecessary, especially the Brim ult at the end. Especially going into now round 19, 20, 21. Like, you're 6 away from your ult. That's going to matter in the long run.
Yeah, you're unlikely to get those back before your match or their match point.
Yep.
Unless you have a ace round, in which case, really fooled me. Yeah. Oh, no! Pierce not able to get the shot. Witter will find one with the Vandal. They still have their ult, but they could fly in at any point in time. But UBC is playing this so far back at any point in time. It's unlikely that this showstopper is going to do anything other than just, show them nothing as they stop in the middle of sight.
There we go. The plant will come off from Alberta.
Showstopper tossed as well. No damage done.
But I mean, even the showstopper at this point, getting the space and creating the pressure. Oh my goodness, Hyper not connecting when he needed to. Now smoke will come down. Showstopper the other way also does no damage.
but it
Now, I don't know if there's
notifies-
lineups here. I guess there is. There we go. Brimall's going to come out. And so no defuse. No damage on that either. So much utility being used right now. Defuse will come out, actually. Shimmy gets one. Shimmy will stay alive in Hookah as well.
Last
Defuse
player
coming out as
standing.
well. The defuser's
Oh.
killed. A nice trade by Ainoob and Hookah. And too long. One on the bomb. They're going to double swing this. And there you go. Nick will pick up the kill on Noob. And it'll be 10-9. So Alberto will take the lead here late in the game. And see if they can hold on to it.
I mean, they should be able to at this rate. They're in a very good position. Shimmy gonna have their ult pretty soon if they want to be able to try and burst onto a site, along with Naval having their ult for the following round. On the other side, though, Pearson's gun ult is a long ways away, and I'm gonna look at the other ones. All right, another round we go. Haunt is going to get destroyed immediately. Shimmy not going to get anything off of that. Ainoob going to be using the drone to shepherd someone forward towards the orb, but not really. Going to back off.
He's actually going to fly this dart through TP. He's not going to get anything out of it, though. Roberto will be shifted towards A short here. 3 players from UBC actually on the A side, so they're ready for this push. IDK has to hold tight here in U-Haul before he gets flushed out.
Lamps is a very important piece on A site. Re-smoke short. There's the hit.
here's the
They're coming
util.
in. Oh, great grenade, and they're not going to get tagged up by the Fade ult. Hammer will be able to clear Witter after Witter drops
Spike
IDK.
planted.
Plant will go down. Hammer, low health. Pearson behind enemy lines, trying to get a fight here up against Naval. They'll win it on the back line. They're going to go into another fight. They'll lose it to Nick, but Hammer cleans up one, and now it's a 3 versus 2. Shimmy has a lot of health remaining. Nick, barely anything. They're going to die to a raised grenade. That's going to shut it down. Shimmy going to drop as well. And UBC will put themselves on top one more time. They'll tie up the match, but let's look at the economy because it just does not exist for UA.
Gun here.
Yeah, literally this entire match has just been a back and forth economy race. And yeah, you're right. UA is now down bad. They'll have to wait until the deciding round, basically, until they get good economy back. Well, at least if UBC wins the next 2.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no.
They should
They're
grab
buying
that.
for next. They're buying
Yeah.
for next. So
They'll
have
be able to
they'll have
tie
good
at
economy.
11.
Yes.
Or they'll have the opportunity to tie
Right
for
here.
the 11-10. That should happen. Things going as they should on paper. But this
Yes.
game's not played on paper.
That is true.
Real
I,
people.
love me a good
real,
thrifty.
Yeah. It can happen. Oh, that didn't spot him out. Oh, they hear the jump. Easy
There
kill.
you go. There's 2.
Spike down.
Oh, but Haunt's going to
Gets
reveal
one.
him. Got to drop off.
Ooh,
Barely slips away.
so close.
Oh, it's on you. Okay, well, yeah, you just got to kind of hold that now.
Hyper will be playing, so it'll be actually 3v3 now. Shimmy picks up a nice Deagle kill.
It's nasty.
Oh, Hyper picks up another one. IDK and Hammer do trade out.
That's just Naval. Has the Rolling Thunder ready to send it. Okay, they're going to run through. Oh, they might have heard that landing.
Enemy remaining.
They're going to be able to grab
Bakery.
Hammer down. IDK
Oh,
taps
he
way
clutches
too
up.
early.
Always got to overprove myself.
And that will be an eco. I mean, he gets the clutch, but it's also a thrifty. They'll
Yep.
get the win on the eco there. And now we'll see how. It looks like UBC's economy is now.
UBC in tatters.
Oh, I mean, I think they're gonna buy. Anyways.
They can for the most part. Adam's gonna have to go light armor. IDK is gonna be able to get a full gun. Pearson can lob a gun over to Hammer, and they'll be able to take their ultimate.
Let's have some fun.
You do have
gonna
Hammer
do it,
on
yeah.
the showstopper, so maybe you don't give Hammer a gun, and you're basically just like, okay, Hammer, the moment that we hear a true hit, you're popping satchels, you're popping the showstopper, and you're getting in there. But as it is right now, they'll shift over towards B. It's a fairly default kind of setup for the attack, and it's a long way to go. They did give Hammer a gun, just for those keeping score at home.
There'll be
Oh, Piers good for
Oh,
one,
there'll be a
not good for a
trade.
second.
So the four, yeah. Oh my goodness, all four players running around, but Alberta actually set towards B. And they're all gonna run back. It's a mind game
Whoa.
here, but both teams will all be at the B side. So this is gonna be a massive hit.
Oh,
Sprays
man.
through everywhere, nades being thrown, drones everywhere.
Twitter
See if we can
explodes
get a
on the
plant down.
site.
This, oh, we will get a plant. Here we go.
Pings
It'll
him.
be a big push. 3 players coming in. The showstopper comes out. IDK gets 1. We'll get trade out really fast.
1-2, going over top.
Oh, Hyper does get 1. And oh,
Great
Shady picks the
call.
last. And that will be Alberta picking up another round. And they will be on match round and map point.
And now a bad buy going to come through for UBC. Adam going to be able to pass a gun over if they really want to. They don't have the money. They're going to just go heavy armor and a Spectre for themselves. The only one that's going to have a full gun is going to be Hammer. iNoob is 2 kills away from their ult. IDK is 1 kill away from theirs. This is the concern that we were having earlier, that you blew 2 ults for little to no reason. No.
This is when it matters. This is when it matters most. Having that,
Exactly.
at least that Brim ult right now would be. There you go. Brim ult the other way. Oh, it got spotted out.
Oh, he
We
wins the
won
fight.
Kill. Pearson actually wins out with the Spectre. Shimmy will trade him out really fast, but
But Shimmy takes a
Nate
lot of
comes
damage as
out.
well.
Shimmy's
lit.
at solo
Shimmy's
health.
dead.
iNoob. Push up even further. Hyper pushing up as well. He will get the kill. And they need to trade out the rest or else they will be down. And there we go.
iNoob
iNoob
good
picks
for
up another.
player
But there's a
standing.
trade. Adam picks up 1. And now it's 2v1. Brim on low HP. We'll be looking to rotate short.
You can take 2 bullets to the body
And
from
he
any
just
of the rifles in the game right now.
he just used his ult as well on
Yeah.
lamps.
It does
He
not
won't
have,
have
it
that
for post
available. And IDK actually only needing 1 more ult point here to get it for next round if it happens.
Yeah, well,
Plant will go down on B, and this will actually be good. Both players from UBC will be on A site. So if
ton of time.
Nick is able to find them both,
Oh, and they
Um,
know because of the smoke.
I mean, Nick might be better off just finding a new position, but he oh yeah, he spotted
Whoa, I
out.
see him.
He
Does IDK not have smokes? Is IDK out?
One enemy remaining.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a nice
that's a
shot there
huge
from
kill.
Nick. And
Stick.
I mean, he's sticking at this point. Oh, he does not stick. And it is halved. And
Hold on to your hat.
oh, that's here we go. This is it. This is it. He's gonna hold it. The shots come out. Oh, he clutches it out and they win. Alberta wins the game. That is insanely close. That was milliseconds. And Alberta take game 3 and they will make it to the finals against Carleton. They will be playing for the championship tomorrow. And wow, what a crazy last round. That is that sums up the entire series right there, how close it was.
I mean, if what am I trying to say? If IDK like just goes a little bit deeper into like gets onto the ledge, the one that you use to jump up over top kind of thing, they go a little bit further. They get that diffuse. It's really just a game of inches there at the end. But U of A unbelievably able to pull that one off. It's a shaky thing to see a 2v1 loss like that when you've got your opponents at such low health. Just one bullet tag would have been more than enough on the side of Adam to put that one through. And we'll see how they do against Carleton, who had a very dominant performance in their half of the winners semifinals.
For sure. And I mean, we thank you, UBC, for coming out. Thank you for participating. Unfortunately, they will be sent home today. They will pick up 3rd, 4th place, which is respectable. But we're going to see Alberta tomorrow in the finals. I believe 4 PDT, 7 EST, so same time that we started today, July 1st. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up for us here tonight. Thank you again, Memory Express and MSI, for sponsoring us, for helping out the stream. Exclamation point giveaway in chat for those of you there.
Yeah, get in that.
And I'll give the last word to you, Gamble.
Valorant.
Valorant.
No, but